Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? How you doing, you beautiful individuals? Oh my god, things are all just loading very, very slowly. It's all good. We're all good. We're all right. How you doing, you beautiful beans? How's things? It is a Wednesday. It is a hump day. It is, oh my lordy, a shout out for Misuki. Well, I think that's probably a good thing. People go check out Misuki. Misuki is a wonderful individual. If you like the kind of games that we are playing today, you will love the kind of games that Misuki is playing. There you go. Done and dusted. They're glorious and wonderful.
Subscribed. Most kind.
3 months of you beautiful beans.
I haven't even started yet. I haven't even turned the music on or nothing. How you doing, you beautiful beans? Zooty Booty. Zooty Booty coming in for that 3 months. How's it going, Biohazard? I see you, cheeky devil. Okay. This is the reason why I don't pay for pretzel rocks anymore, because every single time I do, they go out. There's an outage currently with pretzel rocks, which means that nothing's fucking working. Bear with me 2 seconds, friends. Let's just get one of these on. That'll do. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Bit of stream beats. I know that they're royalty free, so that all works. How you doing, you exquisite beans? Right, let me do Zooty Booty first, and then I'll say hello to all of you, because I got a brand new mirror, and I fixed this all a little while ago. Ugh. And all of the gloriousness. Zooty Booty, I should not describe it. Name on the mirror. Vain. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat with cheeky devil, and of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, do I look rough, but god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy, oh yes, meow, you know? It's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. The only way to do it. How's it going, Kale? How's it going, Massacia? How you doing? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well, friend. Niburin, how you doing, you glorious bean? Faye, how you doing? How's it going? Happy Christmas season. It's not Christmas season, not till December. In fact, to be honest with you, the way that I do it, I realize that we've got new people here and stuff like that that have not experienced the festive season. I don't start celebrating Christmas until after the 15th of December, because I have a relative with their birthday on the 15th of December, so I refuse to celebrate the festive season before I celebrate their fucking birthday. Do you know what I mean? Because it's their birthday. It's their fucking birthday, you know? You know? How's it going, Rowan Rose? Hello, you beautiful being. I hope you're recuperating some of the spoons today. Biohazard, hello, you cheeky devil. Nice tits, nice tits. Eris Ptolemy, hello, how's it going? How's it going, you glorious beans? Oh my lordy, all these beautiful people coming in here today. Mizuki, I love your face. I love your face. People do go check out Misuki. Misuki plays a lot of spooky, kooky, ooky games. If you like the kind of game that we're playing today, the wonderful horror game that we will be playing today, which is called Ad Infinitum, we should be finishing it today. We should, like, that is the plan. I think we've only got like the last little section left, but that is the plan to finish it today. So. I am hoping. I do have to shoot off pretty promptly at about 5:30, because I got some stuff I need to do before I go see McSteffels for the rest of the week, because it is half-term week here in the UK, or certainly in certain parts of the UK. It is half-term week, so I'm going to use this excuse to go and see my partner and her child, so that we can, you know, bond and shit, you know? Do all the Bondy bits and pieces. Do all the Bondy bits and pieces. The nerve inflammation. My tooth is back. No. Oh, it's back? I thought they sorted all of that. I thought they got that all sorted, Roan Rose. How's it going, Detect? How you doing? Falza, hello, you beautiful bean. Zooty Booty, of course. Hello, hello. Hump day, exactly. The perfect day for a good old rutting. A good old ratting, you know? Dr. K, howdly doodly. I found out there was a rock band, like a metal band, a Ned Flanders metal band called Oakley Dokley. And all of their songs, they've unfortunately dispatched now. They've all unfortunately dispatched now, but all of their songs were Ned Flanders references, which I thought was fucking hilarious. Ned Flanders from The Simpsons, of course. You know? Yeah, I know. Howdly doodly. Home from work just in time. Just in time for some delightfully creepiness, you know? Hope the pain decreases and you're able to get some sleep soon. Yes, very much so. Very, very much so. I had a late night last night. I'm not going to tell the story. It's not my story to tell. It's not my story to tell. But basically, a friend of mine. It's hard to explain without giving information. Basically, someone that is very close to me was taken to A&E last night. So I was kind of up and waiting to find out how they were doing and how it's going on. I don't want to give details because it's not my story to tell. But yeah, I was up late to make sure that they were okay, basically. You know? So sleepy, a little bit sleepy. Managed to, like, I kept waking up randomly as well, but managed to get various pockets of sleep, which was good. So excited to see me finally finish this. I'm excited to finally finish it, if I'm honest with you, Misuki. We left it off, if I remember correctly, because this is the thing, like, we've got to remember, I literally played Ad Infinitum when it came out. In fact, the day before it came out, as part of the agreed gifting, they gifted me a copy of it, and I agreed to do it as part of the run-up to it being released. It got released. The following week, we ended up playing something completely different to finish something else off. We were finishing off Poppy Playtime, if I remember correctly. Then, like, my computer broke, and we weren't able to play fucking anything. Then we played... No, then we played... we did Poppy Playtime. Then we played another couple of streams of it. And then my computer broke. And then we played 20 Doors because it was gifted by a member of this community. And they are the developer, Malingo. They are the developer, and they were like, hey, can you play it during Halloween time? I was like, yeah, of course I can. It's great to be able to give back to the community, you know? And it was just been, and so it's been like 3 weeks since we played it. The last I remember, we were... No Bully Boys. Thank you very much. I've listened to that song so many fucking times, it's unreal. We were going in to see our brother. We were going up to the attic to see our brother, but I'll explain all of that later. I'll explain all of that later when we get into the actual game and stuff, you know? Why wait till 5:30? Why not go now, Biohazard? Because this is my job. This is my job. This literally pays most of my bills, you know? Family don't start doing Christmas stuff until after my birthday, but thankfully it's only the 5th of November, so we have plenty of Christmas time. That's all right. If you enjoy Christmas time, that's good. That's grand. I'm really excited this Christmas because Steph's kid, McSteffels' child, is actually with us for Christmas properly this time. So he's going to be like having Christmas food with us, Christmas dinner with us and stuff. So yeah, it's really exciting to be able to do family stuff with my partner and their child, you know. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Bond and shit. Yeah, exactly. Bond and shit. Just bonding and stuff. How's it going, Genre? How you doing? Lurking while I'm in the office. Thought I'd drop by and say hi. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, little bro. I appreciate that. I hope everything's going with work. I know you've been having a tough time of things recently, but I hope everything's going okay. Taken, you glorious being flying by. I appreciate you flying. Appreciate. Zoo. Fucking hell, there he goes. My first name was Taken. Shooting straight through the studio space. God damn it. I appreciate your flying visit. I hope everything's good. Taken, go do the worky things. Do the hard work. Yeah. You know? Stubedia. I love the way you donated 95 little bitties to make sure it was directly underneath the alert amount so that you could get away with that one. You little dick. You little dick. Thank you very much for the 95 little panderings. My son saw them a few years ago at Polar Bear, and many Neds in the room that night. No, they came, Zooty Booty, they came to the hometown. Or my hometown. I don't know whether it's your hometown or not. But they came to my hometown, and you saw them in my hometown bar. My God, my God. They offered to remove it, unless you might just be talking about another bar called Polar Bear, I suppose. That could also be a thing. That could also be a thing. They offered to remove it with local anesthetic, which don't work on me, so that was a no. So I'm now on waiting list to be able to get it removed under general anesthetic, but until it's taken out, it's just going to keep getting inflamed. Oh shit, Rowan Rose, that's awful. That is awful. Well, touching all the wood that it comes around fast, and they're able to get you under and then get it out as quickly as possible. You know. Used to like that song, but it's been done to death. And say, oh yeah, the fucking sea shanties I genuinely enjoyed for a very long period of time, especially after playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. But fuck me, overdone to shit. You know. Morty Mine, how you doing? How's it going? Your birthday is on Christmas Eve, and it's not Christmas until after. I mean, that's fair. I've got a couple of friends who were born Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day, and like it's just awful. It's just so shit for them, and my fucking heart goes out to you. It really does, because fuck, like that shit is a pain in the ass. A pain in the ass. Like, I remember having a big party a few years ago. It was like a few years before the pandemic hit. And I was like, right, we need to do a party between Christmas and New Year's just for the people whose birthday it is. We'll take little elements of all the things that they like. We'll get a venue sorted, and we'll pull it all together, get all their little friends in, and we'll just do a big party for all the people that like have birthdays within that period of time. It was a great party. I don't know why we never did. Oh well, we never did it again because of the pandemic and stuff. But yeah, just one of them things, you know. Birthday's 9th of November, so same with my family. You'll have to let me know when your birthdays are, so I'll sing to you.
Little stalker.
Thank you very much for the follow, you beautiful individual. I very much appreciate you clicking that cheeky little button. Welcome on in. Welcome on in to the Cult of Vain. I used to do an entire spiel for that, and I completely forgot about it. It's like, welcome to the Cult of Vain, the den of debauchery, the home of hedonism. God, I wonder what happened there. Oh, that was right. We got to a point where I was like, we had a massive influx of followers, and I was just saying it every 20 minutes. So I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna pack that off for a while. The spiels get very long, so I need to make sure that I pack them in, nip them down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Nip them down. How's it going, Vampire Bites? How you doing? Good morning to you as well, you glorious bean. Red Madman, hello. How you doing? How you doing? I was good. I didn't know about it until the day after that. I had no fucking clue that they came to the hometown. Jesus, if I'd have known that, I would have gone and seen a Ned Flanders thing. Should we see if we can find them on YouTube? Okay. All right. We're gonna do it. Oh, we don't want a live one. I want a. Do they have like a music video? Live concert. Okay, we'll do this one. What's this? Re-education. The music video. Fuck no, we'll go for this one because this has got 9 million views. I'd rather be where you watch anything else but your machine. Okay. Let's have a look at the Oakley Dokley Ned Flanders thingy. So this is White Wine Spritzer by the metal band Oakley Dokley, which are a Ned Flanders a Ned Flanders metal band. They all look like a Ned. Oh my god, this is amazing. I will, of course, link this in the chat so that everyone can go and look at the rest of their stuff. Do you know what I mean? So angry for Ned. Such an angry Ned Flanders band. Oh my god, this is amazing. That's a lyric. That's an actual script line, right? I can picture Ned Flanders saying, "Oh hell, give me a live wine splitter." I don't even know what to say. This is... What even is this? Oh, that is actively amazing. That is actively amazing. What a concept. What a concept. Let us make a band. Apparently, from what I heard, it started, the entire band. How's it going, Amaris? How you doing? Can I get a shout out for Amaris Sky, please? It started with a conversation, a drunken conversation between two of the members where they were like, what would be the least metal name for a metal band? What would be the shittest name for a metal band? And somebody said Oakley Dokley. And then people go check out Amaris Guy. They were a glorious individual. The other day, they were being a witch while guiding loads of little things in oubliettes, I believe. In oubliettes. I know. I popped in. I'm a colossal lurker. You never know where I am. You know? Go check them out. But yeah, apparently the band started. It was like, what is going to be the shittest name for a metal band? And they were like, Oakley Dokley. And they were like, let's make an entire Ned Flanders themed metal band. And apparently, like, from what I saw there, that was literally one lyric, which was, oh, hell, give me a white wine spritzer. And they made an entire song out of it. Oh, hell, give me a white wine spritzer. I can picture Ned Flanders saying that. I can fully picture it, you know? You know? Red Man says, I have Black Flag, but I've never beat it for some reason. I guess I just fell out of it and might reinstall it and start over. Red Madman, I am not even going to lie to you. All of the Assassin's Creed games I found far too long. I just get bored of them. I get bored of them. I enjoyed Black Flag, I really did. But I just ended up getting bored of them. I think I completed... the original Assassin's Creed, but I didn't do... The only thing I didn't do on that was the flags. But I got into like a right hyper-focus. Oh my god, this is fucking amazing game. And then... I played most of 2. Assassin's Creed 2. And then I just didn't care. And then I picked up Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I own quite a few of them. Oh my god, there's loads of things on sale at the moment. Let's have a look. Assassin's Creed 2, Black Flag, Freedom Cry, Origins. I also own the... whichever the one is where they're in Victorian Britain. Somewhere. But yeah. Yeah, my problem was always the fact they were far too fucking long. Far too fucking long. How's it going, Mark? How you doing? 4 to 6 year wait for non-emergency cases, which is mine. It's not getting affected, so there's no actual danger. It just really hurts every so often. That's awful. That's 4 to 6 years? That is scandalous. That is actively scandalous. Doing fantastic, thank you. Doing fantastic, thank you. About to head out for work for the next few hours, but since I usually have someone driving me there because I'm too scared to drive because a crazy person on the road, I should be able to keep watching. That's all right. There's no problem. There are a lot of crazy people on the road. There are a lot of crazy people on the road, so I understand that entirely. I've got a few friends that don't like to drive for that exact reason. For that exact reason. Let's pull up this because I know that's going to be coming in a moment. Cool. Oh yeah, I was going to put the Oakley Dokley link in chat so that everyone can go and check out Oakley Dokley as they see fit. You're into a Ned Flanders style metal band? Go check out Oakley Dokley. Do the thing. If I've making content off watching their video, they deserve to have other people watch their videos too. So go do the thing. Go do the thing. I think getting closer to the end for the final chapter. Ooh, gotta finish Like a Dragon. I've not even heard of that one. One of the kindest people I've ever met. Seriously, I appreciate your kindness. Aw, Red Man. Bless you. Bless you, little cottons. Bless your little cottons. I also mentioned the existence of Dankmas, who make music from The Simpsons sound clips. Worth a look-see for our people. What? Dankmas? As in, like, the darkness, or as in Rasmus, or as in, what is this, Dr. K? How's it going, Amaris? How you doing? Friends, in about a minute and a half's time, there will be 3 minutes of adverts. Don't worry, you will not miss out on anything, because I will be dancing around, showing off what I'm wearing today, because that is the first ad break. We always do what is Valen wearing today on the first ad break. That is the standard thing. This is also the last time that you will see all of the Halloween decorations. They will be coming down before the next stream. Next stream is on Monday, friends. Just reminding you all, I do not stream on Thursdays anymore. I've got so many other things that need doing. So many other things that need doing. Oh my lordy, Kupo's here. Hi, Kupo. If I've got a mod in chat, can I please get a shout out for Kupotanis, please? I would very much appreciate it. Kubo, how you doing? How was your Hallows gloriousness? You wonderful bean. Did you have a good time? Did you have a glorious experience? You know? All the beautiful people coming in here today. All the beautiful people coming in here today. You know? Not dead just yet. Hello, how you doing? Doing all right. Was playing a game with a friend from across the globe. People go check out Kubatanis. Wonderful, wonderful bean. Was playing Liza P recently. I saw you psyching yourself up. I popped in to see how things were going, and I saw you just there being like, okay. I was like, okay. What's going on here? What kind of interesting villain are you about to fight here? You know? Are you enjoying Lies of P? Are you enjoying Lies of P? I have had mixed reviews. I have heard mixed reviews from it. Some people say it's fucking phenomenal, and other people are just like, it's alright. It's okay. You know? But are you enjoying it? Playing with a friend from across the globe and about to get started my tasks for the day. No worries, Amorous. If you need to disappear off, I fully understand. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. Thank you muchly for the shout out. And yeah, got a cutie witch outfit in Ooblets. And was leading my little buddy around, helping them with dance battles. Oh my, they're helping them win dance battles. It's a cute little game. Aww. Every single time I see Ooblets, all I think is the hands from the labyrinth. You know, the Oubliette. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Certain death. The Oubliette. That was all I think about is that the hands. What do you mean help? We are helping. We're helping hands. You know, I fully pictured that. Fully pictured that. Yeah, Van, are you scheduled to do more TTRPG stuff? Not at the moment, Mark. Not at the moment. I haven't got anything planned in, at the very least. Oh. I was about to answer the rest of your question, but adverts popped up, and I see that you have no subscription, and therefore I don't want to miss out on this stuff. I don't want you missing out on the answer to your question. I will close that. I will pause the music. I will pull up the game show music because I keep forgetting to do this. It's lost to ads. Oh, it's a 5G ad. How exciting. How exciting. Friends, it is once again time for What is Valen Wearing Today? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, all genders outside in between. It's time for What is Valen Wearing Today? It's a particularly cold day, so Valen Vane has got his jumper on, but a nice, glittery, shiny zebra print jumper, because he can. Kupatanis, I will get to you momentarily, you cheeky devil. But it's time to see what else he's got on, apparently. Yes, friends. Yes, I'm also wearing my sexy leatherette. Whoop. and socks. And socks. I'm also wearing my little labyrinth earrings today that the community got me. Is that the right way around?
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Lordy. Purple Bat coming in with the 36 months, and Cooper Tani's coming in with the 7. You cheeky little devils, you. I will now inscribe your names upon the mirror of vein. You cheeky devils. Oh. And Purple Bat coming in with the tier 2 as well, you cheeky devil. Oh. By having your names upon the mirror of vein means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devils. And of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes. Purple Bat, you even get access to those Pokemon emotes. Yeah, I know, right? Pokemon emotes with my face on them. But the most important thing, Coopertanis, you need to roll over every morning, look in the mirror and go, God, do I look rough, but goddamn, do I make rough look good. Purple Bat, you need to roll over every morning and go, God, I wish I was someone else. Just so I could look at me. Ooh, sexy, ooh, yes, meow, you know? It's the only way to do it. I got really itchy nose today. But not in the usual way of itching. Not in the normal itchy way. In a different itchy way. But, you know. Let's go with this. You know. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is London. Yeah, that's the one I got. Where you play, like, the twins or something. And it's same shit, different day, to be honest with you. Like, that's the reason why I stopped playing the Assassin's Creed game. Because it was just like, yep, same shit. Doesn't matter. Fuck it. You know? Yeah, I know. Mark, you were asking about whether I'm scheduled to do any more TTRPG stuff. Not yet. Not yet, no. I've been asked by a couple of different people to whether I'd be up for it. Unfortunately, I am always up for playing more TTRPG stuff. Just unfortunately, the timing has been a bit shit. Because every single time they've asked me, the days that they have asked me to be involved in it, I've not been available to do stuff. Like recently, the group asked me to do some stuff on Saturday nights throughout October, and I'm always really busy on weekends, especially in October. So it's just been really awkward. But I am open to doing more tabletop roleplay stuff. I am open to doing more tabletop roleplay stuff. In fact, if you go into the Discord, Mark, in the Discord, I have, in the TTRPG section, there is a pinned... words. There is a pinned section in there that has all of the episodes of everything that I have been in. So if you want to check out like previous stuff that I've done a whole load of different styles of things. Obviously the Alien one, which was recently, there was a Cyberpunk one. We did Peachy Pitch Late, and Amelia Tyler, actually, for those people that like Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I've done a whole load of stuff. I've done a whole load of stuff with different things, different episodes and stuff. So you can check them out. Eyes of a Hunter, yeah. Ned Flanders metal band. Oakley Dokley, right? You send me an example link to it? Okay. We'll check out some Dankmas in a second. Ever heard of Beatallica? A Metallica Beatles fusion band? I have never heard of this. I'm not a massive fan of the Beatles, so I can't say that one would appeal to me. It does sound interesting though. I do find it hilarious that... Oh, fucking hell. What's the kid called in... Macaulay Culkin. That's him. Macaulay Culkin was in a Velvet Underground band. So Macaulay Culkin, the reason why I know about this was because Macaulay Culkin was sued. Macaulay Culkin was sued because him and his band were taken to court over plagiarism, I suppose is the best, like, they stealing content and what have you, because they ran they were part of a pizza themed Velvet Underground cover band. So they did cover songs, but they were all Velvet Underground cover songs, but they were all pizza themed. But they were the second band to do that, and they basically got taken to court over intellectual property or something like that. I was just like, what is this? Dr. K, which one would you recommend that we watch out of the two that you've linked me to? I just thought that was fucking hilarious. You know, they were called the Pizza Underground, if I remember correctly. I'm here, yes, able to talk today as working, so that's not a problem at all. If you need to disappear off, Kubo, no fret. We appreciate you popping by and saying hi, you know. If you need to be like, oh god, work is calling, you know. Doing okay? I'm glad to hear it. Not dead just yet. Doing all right, thank you very much. Doing okay. Could do with a few more hours sleep, but it's not a problem. I get to I get to go see McSteffels in a bit, which is going to be great. This evening I'm off to go see her. This one. Right, let's mute this music and put on the blurst of our times. So this is Dankmas, which is, let me get this right, Dr. K. This is a Simpsons themed band. Is that right? Oh no, they make their music out of samples from Simpsons episodes. Is that correct? Let's get that in the thing. Second one of exactly the same things. I've noticed that there's a lot of duplicate adverts at the moment on Twitch, which is frustrating. They make the lyrics out of samples from The Simpsons. Okay. All right, let's give it a go. It's only 2 minutes long, so we can do this.
It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. It was the best. It was the best. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. It was the best. You stupid monkey. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. It was the best.
This is amazing.
We don't have to be adversaries, Homer.
Why is Mr. Burns being so nice to me?
And if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Wait a minute. Is he coming on to me?
I mean, if I should slip something into your pocket, what's the harm?
My God, he is coming on to me.
After all, negotiations make strange bedfellows. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the best. It was the best. It was the best of times.
This is amazing.
It was the best. You stupid monkey. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the best. It was the best. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the best. Listen, be a dear and rub my legs till the feeling comes back.
Sorry, Mr. Burns, but I don't go in for these backdoor shenanigans. Sure, I'm flattered. Maybe even a little curious.
This is so good. All right. I could fully imagine being like out of my face, 4 o'clock in the morning, pissed. You know what that wonderful... No! You know that wonderful level of drunk that you get where it hits like 4 a.m. and you're just like, I'm just slowly out of it, but I'm slowly but surely getting towards sobriety. Like the drunk effect has worn off or is wearing off, and you just put that on and you're just like, yeah, I can go about it. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. It was the best. Oh, I can picture that. I can fully picture that, you know? Get some music's back on. There we go. The butt wiggle. All of the butt wiggles. All of the butt wiggles. Warm leatherette. Basically, yeah. It's the reason why I'm wearing them today, because it's toasty. Or toastier than some of the other trues that I have. I will be wearing, like, I'm taking the train to go see McSteffels later because it was the cheapest of all of the options. I was going to hire a car again because I have no vehicle at the moment. I was going to hire a car, but in order to take the car for the full time that I'm there, it was going to cost like nearly £200. And as you are well aware, money is not something I have a lot of at the moment after all the bits and pieces that have been going horrifically wrong. So it was going to be like £230 or something to take it from literally tonight till Monday when I come back. And I was like, oh, do you know what I could do? I could do what I used to do when I was an auditor, which is take a car from my hometown, drive it to where McSteffels is, and drop it off at their local office near there, and just like literally do it one way, and then do it again on the way back. But that was going to be 200 quid each way, so it was going to be even more expensive than it would have been to take it for the full time. And I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to check the trains, and the trains were like 60 quid, and I was like, all right, I'll just do that. I'll just do that. The time for me to go and like fucking spend time with my partner and her child, I'll just take the train. It's fine. It's all right. It's good. Save some cash monies, you know. Fucking ridiculous. Things are so expensive, so unbelievably expensive, you know. I'll get a survey. It takes a few minutes. Can earn 100 bits and you receive within 45 days. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm surprised you're able to do that, Kale, because they were only rolling it out to Americans for a long time. For a long period of time, it was only American people in America who could earn bits off completing surveys and stuff. I didn't realize that they'd rolled it out worldwide now. You know, Relu, hello, and Mr. G. Oh, look at these beautiful people coming in here. Pretty cool, kind of remember that, right? The blurst of times. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. I'm not. Do you know what the thing is? I'm not even like a massive Simpsons fan. I have to say, I'm not even a massive Simpsons fan. I like, if it's on, I will watch it. If it's on, I'll watch it, but it's not something I'd like go out of my way to see. Do you know what I mean? Work is always calling. Work can wait today. Oh, I like that attitude. I like that attitude. Sometimes I feel that way. For sure. I'm just like, do you know what? Fuck it. Work can wait. I don't give a shit. Don't give enough of a fuck. You know? This is so good, right? It was surprisingly good. Surprisingly good there. You know? It's the one with the joke in it. Huh? Was there a penny drop moment there, Dr. K? Oh, this is the one with that joke in it. Ah, okay. All right. I see what's going on here. I see what's happening. Daddy Dino, how you doing? Playing Lurkin Gherkin this afternoon? No worries. No worries, Dino. Is there a gherkin lurking in your merkin? Beautiful. I know what my next whimsical fact's going to be. Or a gherkin lurking in your merkin. A merkin is a pubic wig for those people that don't know, because in ye olde times, sex workers, a variety of STDs would mean you would lose all of your hair. So sex workers would lose all their pubic hair, and in order to convince people that they were still delightfully glorious and definitely not infected with anything, they would wear pubic wigs. And that is what a merkin is. Well, yes, there is a gherkin lurking in my merkin. Oh, I'm glad we cleared that up, Vampire Bites. I'm very glad we cleared that up. That's delightful and wonderful. Oh my god, that's amazing. Used to drink in the Wigan Merkin in Chelmsford. Only a few people knew what a Merkin was. Amazing. The Wigan Merkin. What a glorious name for a pub. And you can immediately know where the origins are from that as well, don't you? You can immediately know, just be like, yeah, I know where this came from. I know what a merkin is, and I know what this establishment evidently used to cater for, as well as being a public establishment, shall we say. You know? Just... that is brilliant. Oh, God, I love it. I love it so much. That is wild. That is wild. Oh yeah, friends, that is a reminder. If you've forgotten to take your meds today, take them now. If you're wearing a band, have a couple of deep breaths, stretch those lungs out, stretch those rib cages out. Thought you said Wigan Merkin for a moment there, who was unsettled. Oh yeah, Merkin's from Wigan. You know? Where do you go to get your Merkin? Oh, I go to get mine from Wigan. It's the best place. I've heard it was the best place to get yourself a nice Merkin, you know? And wonderful Merkins from Wigan. I don't know. I feel like if I was going to get a Merkin, it would definitely be from well, now I feel like I have to get it from Wigan. Can you still buy Merkins? Can you still buy Merkins? Oh my God, you can. Really? And there's even a wiki how onto how to attach Merkins. Buy the Merkin online from a well-stocked wig supply shop. The more realistic, natural-looking Merkins are made from human hair, hand-tied to skin-colored lace or netting. They can get quite expensive. If you're wearing a Merkin as a gag, prank, or novelty, you might be interested in a fake fur one instead. Some cosmetic salons may be able to apply the Merkin for you. These Merkins are made from fox fur and are glued to your skin. Trim the Merkin, if necessary, using sharp pair of scissors. Wax your pubic hair if you plan on wearing the Merkin for more than 2 days. You can still wax your pubic hair even if you plan on wearing the Merkin for just 1 day. Waxing is recommended for those who wish to wear their Merkin longer because it lasts longer than a shave. Use the full Brazilian wax as opposed to a bikini wax or landing strip. Shave off your pubic hair. Okay, it's one of the two. Wait several hours before attaching the Merkin, and then attach the Merkin using super lace glue. Stand naked in front of the mirror. Figure out where to place your Merkin. Apply the glue to the back and perimeter of the Merkin. Wait about 20 seconds for it to get tacky, like spirit gum. Oh, it does say here, yeah, to use spirit gum. That's fucking hilarious. Place the Merkin glue side down onto your skin. Position it just above the pubic mound, where the majority of your pubic hair would be. Smooth the Merkin down onto your skin. Hold it in place until the spirit gum sets. Wear your Merkin and wash your body as usual if you want to wear it for 3 to 4 days. I would strongly recommend that if you are using spirit gum for anything, you do not get it wet. I would strongly recommend you don't wear a Merkin for longer than a day. I would say. But wait for the glue to get tacky, not the Merkin, just for clarity. Yeah, just for clarity. Yeah, you can buy them on Etsy. They are there is quite the variety of them, including bright red. Oh lordy, you can get underarm wigs as well. I'm so damnably intrigued by all of this. Like, what? Oh my God. And of course, there are caps that you can get. Let me fucking open image in a new tab because I need to show you this. just in case anyone is really... How's it going, Jorah? How you doing? Just in case anyone's really, really enthusiastic about their merkin, okay? You can make a merkin great again. Make a merkin great again. It's the only way to do it. I really want one of these caps now. I really want one of these caps. How much are they? $20? I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Make a merkin great again. Ah, shit. Oh, that is actually fucking great. That is actually fucking great. Do they do it on the UK version? Make a merkin.
Something's wrong, I feel it circling like vultures around my brain. Couldn't see this danger in your eyes. Draw me in, got me spinning now like water to a drain. You were perfect till
Oh my god, there's actually... I can't show this on Twitch. I can't actually show this on Twitch, but what I can do is I can stick it in the Discord. I can stick it in the Discord. It'll have to be in the not safe for work section. And I'll put a spoiler on it. Because it's fucking brilliant. Yeah, there you go. It's in the not safe for work section. Oh, bear with me, friends. Apparently, I'm being rang by somebody or other. Wait me a second. No, never mind. People telling me that I was in a car accident, which is hilarious because I have no car at the moment, you know. Angela the Green, how you doing? Come here, you. Take that cheeky kiss, you cheeky individual. Right, where the fuck was I before I got distracted by somebody calling me? I was in the middle of talking about merkins, enjoying shit, fun and games, you know. Time to open a merkin shop. Change the name to Peter P. Merkin. Come down to PP Merkins, the best merkins around. Come down to PP Merkins. You require some description of nether region wig. A wig for your wet spot. Well, we've got it all at PP Merkins. What have I started, Daddy Dino? Couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. This is the way it tends to be. All of the tangents, friend. All of the tangents. Is this from WikiHow? Does it also have hilarious diagrams on like other WikiHows? Oh yeah, yeah. I will happily link you the WikiHow as to how to attach a merkin should you wish to throw out some merkin love out there. You're more than welcome to with this WikiHow of how to attach a merkin. This is the thing. Like originally, I was thinking, who the fuck is going to buy a merkin in this day and age? But realistically speaking, there will be a variety of sex workers out there who want to put, like, want to keep themselves nice and clean and tidy, but because of the requests of clientele and stuff like that, they're required to have pubic wigs and stuff like that. That kind of makes sense. I suppose there's also people out there that have got like alopecia, for example, and don't want to and would like to have wigs for body confidence in themselves, you know. That makes a lot of sense as well. So I don't want to condemn the merkin, but I'm just surprised that it's still a thing, you know. Jangela, Jupo, what? There's something going on there that I have missed, you know. I want to wear one to a rally, right? Make a merkin great again. And then Valkyrie just be completely oblivious. When somebody turns around and goes, excuse me, your hat is not the hat that we're used to here at the Trump rallies. And I'm afraid that's... And just be like, what do you mean? This is the same one. I bought this from that shop over there. I bought that from that stall over there. What do you mean? Make America great again, yeah? Make America great again. Make America great again, yeah? Yeah. So much for me lurking today after playing in the Merkin on Saturday night until the early hours in the 90s. I returned to read Sunday papers over a pint for lunch a few hours later. Yes, that's what I love to see. That's what I love to see, Dino. Sometimes you just gotta spend an entire night in the Merkin. Do you know what I mean? Lock in the Merkin. You know? But do you have no car because of the accident? Do you know what, Joro? If I wasn't streaming, that's normally what I'm on about. I'm just like, really? I don't remember a thing. You know? Sometimes I just feel sorry for them because I know it's not like the people on the other end of the phone are like, it's not their fault. They're just doing a job. Do you know what I mean? It's just that the job that they're doing is annoying as fuck. I've heard that you're in a car accident, cold calling people day in, day out, literally just being like, I've heard that you're in a car accident. I've heard that you're in a car accident. And just the people on the other end. I literally just said, you've just interrupted a very important meeting of mine. Goodbye. Normally, I'm quite kind. Normally, I'm just like, can you remove me from your things? These are really annoying calls. I know it's not your fault, but for fuck's sake. But sometimes sometimes the devil in me takes over and I just cannot help it. I have to wind them up a bit. Do you know what I mean? I have to just be like, really? Do you know what? I've actually been completely blacked out for the past couple of weeks. Or even better, I'd say something like, I'm surprised to hear that because like I'm not entirely sure where my car is, but I've been on a bit of a bender recently. Like imply that it's my fault and not somebody else's. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, no, I know you're not meant to drink drive and stuff, but I've been on a bit of a bender recently. I'm surprised. I thought I gave my car keys to my friend, but are you saying that I was in a car accident? And oh shit, like this is bad. What do you advise? What do you advise that, like, considering if there's record of me being in a car accident and I was pissed for the past 5 days, like, what do you recommend? You know, just to catch them off guard, just to see what they do when they're like, oh shit, this is your fault. Do you know what I mean? Don't drink and drive, friends. Never cool. Never ever cool. Under any circumstances. I've got, unfortunately, far too many friends that have got permanent injuries from being hit by drink drivers, from being in a car with a drink driver. Like, it's just not ever cool. Not ever cool, you know? I'd call my Merkin Firkin Merkins. I would call it Gherkins. Because there was Gherkin lurking in your Merkin, you know? You know? By the way, friends, I did some research recently. Because I was going to do an entire YouTube video on...
It's a raid. Flee!
Oh, my lord. What a time to come in. What a time to come in. Ladies and gentlemen and all gents outside and between, delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders, throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine? Who do they think they are? The absolute audacity, the preposterousness, the scandalousness of the Spectrumist. How you doing, you beautiful individual? I do like my spectacular Spectrumist spectators. Oh my god, I almost got it. My spectacular Spectrumist spectators. How you doing, you beautiful being? Welcome on in, you glorious individual. Let me give you a cheeky little shout out there. People, go check out Spectrumist. You're doing some Grand Theft Auto. Were you doing RP or were you playing the game? I think I ask you this every time. Were you doing RP or were you playing the game? Doing pretty shit, thanks? Well, I hope that we are able to bring a smile to your face. Because no matter how shit things are, there is always a silver lining somewhere in the world. And hopefully we can be your silver lining today. Achievement hunting in GTA 6. GTA 4. GTA 6. Jesus Christ, Valent. GTA 4. Did you manage to get many? Did you manage to get many? Well, how's it going, Electricate? How you doing? But welcome on in, friends. How you doing, friends? If you're new here, 2 things you need to know about this channel. 1, you're not allowed to apologize. For power, individuals, for power. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. 2, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I've got to ask you to leave, for I am a colossal filth wizard, and don't be corrupting the ears of the young, you cheeky little devils. Collected a few, but this game will probably take a month or so to get 100%. Is that what you're after? Are you platinuming it? Is that what? Do you do that with a lot of games, Spectrumist? People go check out Spectrumist. They're a wonderful, wonderful being. They share their community with us semi-regularly, and that's really, I very much appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. By the way, Spectrumist, if you need to disappear off almost every game you play, that's cool. Do you know what? I admire dedication. I admire a gamer when they are dedicated to platinuming a game, because I do not have the patience. I do not have the patience. I get bored. So I have every intention of platinuming a game. When I go into the game, I'm like, this game, I'm going to get everything. I'm going to get all the achievements, going to get all the bits and pieces. It's going to be fucking great. And then I'm like, but I've been doing this thing for so fucking long. I'll just go on to the next game. It's fun. it's not a problem, you know? But yeah, I hope you're doing well, and take a month or so to get there 100%. I'm sure you'll get it, and I'm sure that you're the kind of person that will feel that wonderful sense of achievement when you do it as well. Wonderful sense of achievement. You've come in as we've been talking about pubic wigs, and we've been talking about merkins. The good old merkins. And I was literally just about to say that I did some research, because there's a phrase, is there a gherkin lurking in your merkin? And I was just about to say that I did a lot of research recently, because I was going to do a YouTube video on vegetables and fruits and stuff that are safe for coital play. For getting all up in your business and what have you. So I was like, oh, we'll do this. So I sat down, did a shitload of research and what have you, and it turns out nothing is safe. No fruits or vegetables, no foods in general are good for any kind of insertion at all. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Not a problem. If you are absolutely one of these people that has to try something out, make sure there's a condom over it. Make sure there's a condom over it, because good Lord, like, it was literally, there was like studies going into the chemical effects that, first of all, pesticides and growth hormones and stuff in order to help vegetables to grow and what have you, the effects that they have in the nether regions, and how it fucks the chemical imbalances and the chemical balances and stuff like that, especially if you're somebody with a vulva. If you're sticking anything like that up your ass will try and eat it. The other way around, that is something that will happen. And it also talked about the chemical properties of the skins of vegetables and fruits, and how they basically the bacteria and stuff on them will fuck up your chemical balances downstairs. So if you don't want a UTI, you don't want any kind of lower downstairs infection and stuff like that, don't do it. Don't do it. If you're one of these people that absolutely has to give it a go, if you look at a fruit and you're just like, my God, I need to put that inside me, make sure you wear a condom, make sure it's covered 210%, and make sure you've got a solid purchase on it so that nothing gets lost. You've been warned. Also, give things a good wash. Do you know what I mean? Get pesticides and shit off them. So I was going to do an entire thing on it, but it turns out I ended up just doing like a little TikTok on it, because I was like, I can't make an entire video out of this. So I'm just going to do a little 1.5-minute long video on TikTok instead. You know? How's it going, Millen? How you doing?
Oh, you followed me. Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you very much for the follow, you beautiful individual. There was that carrot episode of 1,000 Ways to Die. I have not seen 1,000 Ways to Die. I have not seen 1,000 Ways to Die, but very welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Like I said, we talk about filth here. Very much talk about filth. All of the filth, you know? I accidentally, my entire car. Exactly, Dr. K. I just got called from a you've been in a car accident recently, and I was just like, no, I haven't. And now you've interrupted my stream, and I'm not okay with this. Goodbye. You know? That explains why my car won't run. Guess it was more wild than I remember. Or turn around and be like, my car ran off with another woman, and it's a very bitter subject. You know? There's a stand-up comedian whose whole spiel is to scam the scammers. I enjoy them. Oh yeah, do you know what, Nibirin? There's a few of them. I've seen a few of them out there. Who there's a hacker that hacks into scammers' systems, so finds like a scam call or what have you, then follows the trail back to their head office and literally like hacks into their fucking security camera stuff, and is just like, hi, and then gives their real name, because they're always like, yes, you're speaking to William or Sharon or something like that, and it's just like, so, and gives their real name, and it's just like, yes, you can't escape, I found you now, what are you gonna do about it? You know, this is just the way it works. This is just the way it works. Which I thought was fucking hilarious in and of itself. There we go. And but yeah, I've seen a couple of scammers where they just a couple of comedians where they just absolutely roll that scam on. They're just like so quick-witted and know exactly what they've evidently worked in a call center before, so they know exactly what to say to just wind up the scammer, which I think is absolutely fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Long time ago, I heard a comedian take call from a steam cleaner cold caller. He was cagey and pretended that he had a bunch of blood to clean up. He was happy they called, and he was like, so yeah, I've got some thick tomato ketchup to clean up. It's all over my shirt because there was a large spray vector. Yeah. Well, I've tried all the usual stuff. Could you take on, what about blood? Because I was rounded a butcher's friend the other day, and he was a bit drunk, so he was very careless and might have splattered me on exactly the same shirt. You know. Joe Lycett got a scam back. Joe Lycett's entire fucking like kickback to all of these places is fucking hilarious. Absolutely fucking hilarious. The way he's just will happily just take the time to be like, I'm not going to get angry about this. I'm not going to get annoyed about this. I'm just going to ask certain questions to show the flaws in the system here. You know? Just show the flaws in the system here. Spectrumist, by the way, if you need to disappear off, you or any of your wonderful beans that have come over with you, if any of you need to disappear off and go grab a snaffly treat, grab some kind of delightful beverage, go do your thing. Thank you so much for bringing your people over. It means a lot to me. It really, really does. So I really appreciate you doing that. But if you need to go and do some life stuff, if you need to just go chill after your stream, if it's been a hectic time in your life and you just need to fucking zen out a bit, I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you so much for bringing your people over here. But your life must always come first, all right? Your life must always come first, you know? I'm about to torture my sore throat with cheesy crisps. They're so tasty but sharp. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to yourself, Electric Kitty? Good lord. Good lord. Mr. Fusion, how you doing? How's it going? Good to know, right? Mine had condoms over them, so at least there's that. Yeah, if they have condoms over them, condoms are like unreasonably resilient. Unreasonably resilient. Like if you use oh my god, words. Like there's an entire TikTok series where a guy takes a condom, puts it over a cucumber, like the full way through, and then like hammers nails into it and like cuts it in half with a hacksaw and mulches it with a meat tenderizer, and just the cucumber is in fucking pieces. And then he empties all the cucumber out of it and fills it full of water, and the condom stays fine. The condom holds the water with no leaks, no drips, no nothing. It is wild. Condoms are amazingly resilient. Just make sure you buy from reputable companies. Don't buy random bullshit condoms that you don't know where they come from, you know? You know? I often watch a streamer on here that calls scammers live on stream, then plays them at their own game. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. I like that. I like that as an entire content angle, you know? Have you seen the one where he's pretending to go be in Berlin to get back a scammer? No. The one that that is probably one of his most famous ones that he did was when he got a parking ticket and they couldn't prove it was literally, he got a parking ticket for being in a taxi rank or something, and somebody had literally put, like, written on a piece of paper taxi rank and taken a photo of it, and it was just like, oh, well, as you can see, I wasn't actually there because I was on the moon, and like had just put a piece of paper with the word moon written on it, and put it on his thing. He's like, as you can see, I obviously wasn't there because I've been on the moon for the past week. Just like, fucking hell. Like, if you're gonna accuse somebody of something and try and find them, make sure that you've actually got like solid evidence to back it up. Jesus Christ, you know. Gonna go and overthink about my future. No worries, Spectrumist. You take it easy. I hope that whatever it is that you're thinking about takes the time that you need to take. Also, I would strongly recommend, if you are able to, writing everything out. Because being able to see everything, as somebody who overthinks the fuck out of their future because of the amount of fucking things that I do, being able to see everything really helps connect the dots. And then when you've like spread it all out and you're like, cool, this is all the stuff that I do, and these are all of the amounts of efforts and stuff that it takes, and the price that I pay in energy and money and whatever else it takes, like weighing out all of those things really helps. I've done it a million times, and it genuinely really helps me every single time to just have a clear vision of exactly what I'm looking at, you know. 100%. But I hope it goes well. You go take it easy, beautiful being. Thanks so much for bringing your people over. I really appreciate it. No worries, Aries told me. Go do your thing. Go do your thing, you beautiful being. I appreciate you. Fish Pancakes, how you doing, you beautiful individual? Welcome back. But yeah. I've been trying to get back into doing more YouTube bits and pieces. Now that I don't stream on Thursdays, it really opens up a lot of things that I can do on YouTube and stuff. So because I'm trying to do like a priority list of like my social media platforms, because I'm realized for a really long period of time that I'm spreading myself far too fucking thin. As many of you will have noticed and tried to call me out on many times before. Yay. And I very much, yeah. Can we please just stick to the royalty-free stuff, please? That would be great. So what I've done is I've realized that I basically need to focus on specific social medias. And then when I've got a good grasp of how they go and the way to roll them out and stuff like that, and make sure that none of them are taking too much time, and make sure I've got spare time and stuff like that, that's when I'm going to bring in a next one. So at the moment, top of the list is Twitch, you beautiful people, because you're amazing and glorious, and I fucking love doing this. Then TikTok underneath that, because TikTok is also making me money now, which is great. Not the greatest amount of money, but it all helps. Do you know what I mean? It all helps because I'm on the creativity program. So that's wonderful and glorious. And again, friends, if there's things that you can do to help me out, go and watch my TikToks. If you got a spare 2 minutes, go watch one of my TikToks. It massively helps me out because it all adds up and it all helps me out getting monies on those things. In fact, I will do one of those because I can. And then, yeah, my next big one is YouTube. That's the one I want to really focus on and get into the habit of doing fortnightly videos at the very least, you know? At the very, very least. So that I can get something constantly rolling on that and do that stuff. Because I'm a big fan of making content that is long form as well as short form stuff, you know? You know? All I wanted was bugles, cheesy bugles, sharp, cheesy bugles. When the cold brain said jump, I said, oh no, how high? Bugles. I don't even know what sharp, cheesy bugles are. Got no idea what they are. You know what I mean? Am I late to what I'm wearing today? You certainly are, I'm afraid, Fish Pancakes. You certainly are. I've already paraded my delightful outfit. But it's basically this top with leatherette trews because of the joys of the leatherette trews, you know. The leatherette trews. It's the only way to do it. Excuse me. I've sent you the video of him getting a Gumtree scammer. It's in funny shit. I appreciate that stupidity. I'll check it out after stream. Because I'm realizing how late it's getting and doing stuff. Because I really want to finish this game today. Really want to finish this game today. And the little cone-shaped corn crisps, you put them over your fingertips and you pretend you're a witch. I don't think we have them over here. I can picture them though. Oh my god, there's such random shit going on here. Okay, we're good. Friends, what I'm gonna do, I realize that we've got like 10 minutes. And Tesco and Asda, really? I don't know. I've never seen them before. Never mind, doesn't matter. What I'm gonna do is we've got 10 minutes before the adverts. So what I'll do is I'll run the adverts a little bit early. So I'll go for a break as well, go visit the urination station because I've had far too many cups of tea today and I need another cup of tea because I need to wake the fuck up a little bit. But what I'll do is I'll run the break a little bit early, run the ads a little bit early so we have a little bit extra time to have without adverts, and then we are going to jump into the game. We'll jump into Ad Infinitum because it's glorious and spectacular and I really want to finish it. Ooh, it's got an update as well. A very quick update. That's fine. That's all right. We'll take that. Ooh, we've got patch updates as well. And redacted stuff. Patch notes with redacted stuff. Interesting. Okay, so the update's now done, so that's good. But yeah, so what we'll do is we'll take a break now. I'll run 3 minutes of adverts to get them out of the way so that there's no further issue there. So get up, have a stretch your eyes, look at something in the distance, then look back again. Grab some kind of beverage, hot, cold, or if the time is permitting, flamboyant as fuck. Don't forget to take your meds. Don't forget to take your meds. And if you're wearing a binder, have a couple of deep breaths, stretch those lungs out, stretch those rib cages out, and never wear your binder longer than is medically recommended, which is approximately 6 hours time. All right. So friends, I'm just waiting for fucking ads to finish running. Yeah, I'll run 3 minutes of adverts now to get them out of the way, so you're not going to miss anything. And we'll crack on and do bits and pieces and stuff and things. All right. Just waiting. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Right. Get up. Have a stretch. I'll be back in a second. Don't go anywhere. I really appreciate it, you exquisite beans. Kale redeeming a whimsical fact. Do you know what? I'll give you the whimsical fact that I was going to give earlier on. Whimsical fact about schmecks. Did you know that the Pope once kissed a merkin? That's right. The Pope of the Catholic Church once kissed a pubic wig. And we've done this one before, but it's such a good one that I'm happy to do it again. I can't remember which Pope it was now. Which Pope kissed a pubic wig? Which Pope kissed a merkin? 1670s. The Pope. Which Pope was it? Pope Francis. Was it Pope Francis? No. I want to know which Pope it was. I want to know exactly which Pope it was. Can't find it. Can't find it off the top of my mind. Doesn't matter. In the 1670s, the Pope of the time kissed a merkin, kissed a pubic wig. For a Dick Dudley, the con man, managed to purchase a pubic wig from a sex worker in the area and sold it to the Pope as a part of St. Peter's beard. Convinced the Pope that it was a part of St. Peter's beard, and the Pope went out and nationally openly said, I have got a piece of St. Peter's beard right here, and kissed it in front of an entire crowd of people. Dick Dudley then very swiftly left the country. Fun, fun, fun. Do you know what, friends? I'm going to put a little hoodie on. Hold on. I'm going to put a wee hoodie on because it's fucking freezing. How's it going, JS Rock? How you doing? Long time no see. Long time no see. I wonder why, right? The Swiss Guard, because they're vicious. Having had my own run-in with them, they are particularly enthusiastic with their accusations and shit, you know? You know? Picking on the Pope because you got thrown out of the Vatican. I mean, look, I've had my run-ins, all right? I've had my run-ins. I've had my experiences, okay? Okay. Now that's a troll, right? Just an international con man, Dick Dudley. Dick Dudley, amusingly, from what I read, man, it's 2 outside. Fucking hell. I don't know what it is here. I think it's probably about 5. Looking outside, it's probably about 5. From what I understand of the story of Dick Dudley is the reason why Dick Dudley was actually in Rome at the time was because Dick Dudley was fleeing from Germany, I think it was. It was either Germany or France. Because of other things that they had done as a con man, and they were on the run. They'd managed to go to Rome, decided, fuck it, let's why not go again, and then it fled from Rome shortly afterwards. Just like, shit, there you go, fleecing the Vatican City for their cash monies, you know. Just been working on myself and all my past trauma a lot. Finally at a place where I feel okay, but as a D in 24/7 with the love of my life, I'm not really sure how to grow into the man I know that she deserves and how to become more whole. So much of my past trauma defined and motivated me, and now that it's gone, while the slate being clean is nice, I don't know where to go next. All right, okay, right. Music, shut the fuck up. I'm going to give you straight up, JS Rock. I'm going to give you it straight up, okay? The trauma is gone, but the experience... And you know what? I don't think trauma ever fully goes, but the most effective elements of that trauma have been put to rest, shall we say. Okay? Those elements have been put to rest. But the fact of the matter is those things still happened. So, all that is happening is that you have put to rest the elements that drove you before. Now you have a better reason to drive yourself because you want to be a better person in and of yourself. The trauma elements are still happened, and you can still have learnt from them. But the driving force now has to come from somewhere else. And the driving force comes from a better place. It comes from a part in yourself that makes you want to be a better person. You want to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Not sure where that driving force is. The driving force is right inside you. Because before, it was a case of, oh, I'm pushing because I'm being... you weren't pushing, you were being pushed. Because of the trauma elements, okay? Because of the past. You were being pushed by trauma. Now that the trauma elements aren't there, you're like, oh, I've come to a standstill. What you now need to do is get up, back on your feet, and be like, do you know what? No, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop where I am. I'm going to push myself to be the best person that I can be. And you can do it. You can do it. Very much feel that you're at a standstill. Yeah. And the reason why, that is the exact reason why, is because before you were like, oh, I was so driven. It's like, no, you weren't. You weren't driven. You were being pushed. You were being pushed by your trauma. You were being pushed by the negative things that had happened. And now that the negative things that have happened have stopped pushing you, you're like, what do I do now? Don't have good, strong role models. My dad was part of my trauma. Don't have any strong male figures in my life. Cool. Use me. There you go. There you go. I'm your new role model. Don't be fucking ridiculous and like work fucking 20 hours a day like I do. But you're more than welcome to use me as your role model. There you go. I'm a strong, independent man. I wear what the fuck I want to wear because it makes me feel happy. I push myself because I want to better myself. Not for any other reason. I want to be the best version of myself that I can possibly be, because I know that being in and of myself, the best version of myself, by being the best version of myself, I benefit everyone around me. And you can too. Don't think that you can't, because you fucking can. You fucking can. WWVD, what would Valen do? Valen would push himself to be a better person. Valen would take a moment to analyze the situation, probably make a very inappropriate joke about it, and then crack on and make sure that everyone's good and happy and dandy, all right? You need a fucking good role model. You need a good male role model. Fuck it. I'm happy to step up. Do it. I'm vain enough to take that arrogance. Do it. All right? You're welcome. You're welcome. My whole entire life is about smiling. I literally have laughter tattooed on my back in Ogham, the original Irish language. Okay? Because I believe that life... I'm a hedonist. I believe that life should be lived for pleasure. And the best way that life can be lived for pleasure is by everyone around me experiencing fun and good times and pleasure themselves. So I will be the best version of myself that I can possibly be, so that everyone around me can help themselves in being the best version of themselves they can possibly be. Okay? There you go. Done. Dusted. Sort it all out. You want good role models? I'll step up. That's great. All right? Anytime, friend. Anytime. You feel the fullest in your heart right now? Anytime. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. But yeah, the key is now that you've got to remember that before you were like, oh, I was so driven. No, you weren't. Before you were pushed. You were pushed by your trauma. Now that you're not being pushed anymore, you're like, oh, I feel like I'm at a standstill. I feel like I'm not driven anymore. It's not that you were driven before. You were being pushed. Now, you've got to be like, cool, how do I push myself? How do I get up and do the things that I want to do that are going to make me a better person? And the goal is to be a better person. The key is to set yourself achievable, small achievable tasks. Okay? So you'd be like, cool, I want to revamp my wardrobe. Well, what do I need to revamp my wardrobe? I'm going to make sure I get a job, or put some money aside every month that I can spend on things that make me feel good about myself. I want to lose weight, or I want to gain muscle, or I want to gain weight. Whatever it is, set targets that are small and achievable. And also set long-term targets so that you have in your mind a long-term goal. Now, that long-term target will change all the fucking time. All the fucking time. Because that's what long-term targets do. But the key is that you've got something long-term in the forefront where you're like, this is the place I want to be eventually. And here are all the little steps to get to that place. And if you miss a step and go on to do something else, or you change your steps, that's cool. That's all right. It's all about taking those steps, because every step is a step forward. Okay? You got this. Losing weight would be good. There's a good start. Sit down and have a think. Pull out a fucking notepad or a paper or fucking drawing or something like that, and just write down loads of things that you want to achieve in your life. If one of them is losing weight, great. If one of them is go on holiday with the fucking love of your life, great. Just whatever the fuck you fancy. Do you know what I mean? But the key is, if you've got all of these things readily available, you will have bad days. You will have bad days where you just fucking can't bring yourself to do anything, and that's okay. The key is to not let those bad days take over your life. You know? It's to be like, cool, this is a bad day. I'm going to give myself this day, but tomorrow I'm going to get off my ass and I'm going to do something. You know? Didn't mean to take over chat. No, I love this shit. I love this shit. And the reason why is because the circumstance that you are in at the moment is very hopeful in the regards that you have so much potential. And I am more than happy to absolutely fucking exploit that potential. And your situation will be a situation that other people may be in as well. So by me explaining this situation to you and me explaining the things that I would do and the fact that I'm more than happy to be a fucking positive role model, I am also helping other people. You know? How's it going, Yaksha? How you doing, you beautiful bean? Timo, hello, 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 hello. We're doing very well. We're doing very, very well. Exploit me. Exactly, right? I'm more than happy to be exploited. I'm more than happy to be anybody's fucking role model. Because I'm very confident in myself. I'm very aware of what I can and can't do. I push myself to a point where it's probably a little bit unhealthy, but it always means that I'm moving forward, you know? You need to hear it as well? Detect, you're very welcome, friend. You're very, very welcome. Look at all you beautiful beans. All you beautiful beans helping each other out, doing all the bits and pieces. You're exquisite and glorious, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you. All right. Had an amazing Halloween yesterday. Today is your birthday. Your birth anniversary, Yaksha Queen. Happy birth anniversary to you. Happy birth anniversary to you. Happy birth anniversary, dear Yaksha Queen. Happy birth anniversary to you. Happy birth anniversary, Yaksha Queen, you beautiful bean. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. It is also a relative of mine's birthday today as well. It is also a relative of mine's birthday. So you actually share a birthday with a relative of mine. There you go. And breathe. Biohazard. Come here, cheeky devil. Come here, you. What do you like claiming cheeky kisses, you cheeky devil? Friends, we are going to jump into the game. We're going to jump into the game. Now that we've had a little heart-to-heart. We're going to jump into the game, friends, okay? Please be aware, friends, that this is this game is no, that's not what I wanted to do. This game is a horror game, first and foremost. It has trigger warnings in the regards of words. I can do words. It's a game based in World War I, so PTSD, wartime trauma. It also has family trauma. It's a horror game. It definitely has blood and gore and cosmic horror elements. It has reference to severe mutilation, to various levels of torture and trauma and stuff. So please be aware of these things. Please be aware of these things first and foremost, okay? Oh my lordy, do we still have an ad infinitum command? Jesus Christ. Well, there it is. There's the link to it. There's the link to it. But it is a psychological horror, and it's bloody fucking amazing. I am a big fan. If you need to step out, that is entirely fair. I appreciate you all for being here. If you would like to just drop into lurk, that is also perfectly fine. I appreciate you all as well. Please be aware, friends, this is my first time playing through the game. I have played, I think we're on chapter 4 of the game now. But this is the first time I have played through the game, so I don't like any kind of hints, tips, spoilers, any theories, any nothing. Just the less I know about the game, the happier I am as a human being. I know that they've just done a patch for the game that literally I downloaded today, but we're planning on finishing the game today. We're planning on finishing the game today, so let us jump into the game. Well, once I get it all up and running again. Do you know what I mean? Been a while since we've done it. Been a while since I've done it. But yeah, if you need to disappear off and do all the bits and pieces, I fully understand. Thank you very much for being here. Obviously, if you want to stick around and indulge in me, my asshole, going 5p, 10p, 5p, 10p, 5p, 10p, you are welcome to do that as well. You know? You know? He says, double checking that the game is definitely in there. It's our Wednesday game, right? It is on this. It's just not loading properly. There we go. There we go, friends. Hagate. How's it going, Wonder Gribble? How you doing, you beautiful bean? Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's come to tickle my bum again. You know? It's okay to feel these things, which don't let those feelings make you fall back to the things that no longer serve you. You got this? Yes! Not dead just yet. I missed what they said. Yeah, it's good to feel... It's a good feeling to feel apathy towards my past, but also so foreign to me. I'm just trying to figure everything out. I spent probably 18 years working on myself, and my wife has been a huge help in being in my corner. It's exciting to finally be in a state of, okay, what's next? Also feel a tad sad because the pain was so familiar and comfortable. Yep, 100%. Pain is familiar and comfortable. Anything that you've dealt with for such a long period of time is familiar and comfortable, and it's okay to be like, okay, I don't feel that now. I feel alien but positive. And the key is, like you said, just to find out what is the next thing. What is the next thing we're going on to, you know? Having a birthday meal at Pizza Hut tonight. Got a lot of money from the family too. Pre-ordered some new Genshin Funko Pop figures. Oh, some new makeup. Yaksha Queen, that's amazing. That's amazing. Love that shit. You know what I mean? Just getting out of bed, one true cripple, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. We love to see it. Welcome on in for Chapter 3, Pain. We were just about to go up to see our brother, who is the army lieutenant who got injured in the war. Who so far, the story so far, we found out that our brother has come back from the war after being blown up by a mortar shell and being tangled up in barbed wire and then surviving. They have come back a shadow of them former self. We've just discovered that they were gay in and therefore shunned by our grandfather and father. Our grandfather is an absolute dick who enjoys the glory of war, and by that we mean they enjoy slaughtering African people, or they did enjoy slaughtering the African people. We found out that it was our orders that meant that our brother was in the horrific state that they are in, and we keep having flashbacks to this horrific dream of the trenches full of monsters and all kinds of shit, and genuinely beautiful. I fucking love this game so fucking much. It is such a great game, such a great game. But we have dealt with the hollowness of our mother, in the regards that our mother refuses to believe that either of her sons are alive, because the monster that is in the attic couldn't possibly be her son, because it's too much of a horrible husk of a creature. And therefore she's trying to suck the soul out of that creature. She calls it the cuckoo, and is trying to suck the soul out of the creature, out of the body of our brother, to put into the doll that she has made for it, even though that's not the way that it all works and stuff. We found that our father was the inventor of chemical warfare in World War One. Created stuff like the mustard gas and the gases that clogged up gas masks and melted tanks and stuff. Pretty fucked stuff. And feels very guilty about that, and is trying to close the manufacturing facilities that are making the chemical warfare stuff. Against the, I want to say Kaiser, but I don't think that Kaiser is the word. The king, the king of Germany, whoever the king of Germany is. Can't remember. Against the orders of royalty, basically. And now we are going to go and investigate our brother. All right, our brother. May I share a bit of good news? Of course you can. Thank you very much for asking. Maybe I mentioned, yeah, sounds good. Sounds like good stuff. I hope you enjoy experimenting with it, you know. Brand based in Manchester. Oh, cool. The Führer is the leader. Yes, this is it. So we've just come up from... Yeah, so we just came up into... This is the attic space where our brother is, if I remember correctly. And this is the back way up to the attic.
October 5th, 1918. I refused to go up to the attic. The wailing and clattering alone is unbearable. And the smell.
So basically what's happened is neither my father nor my mother like to admit the fact that the husk, the deformed, mauled husk of a body that our brother currently lives in is actually our brother. So they've left him to rot in the attic. So we'll find out what that's all about. Moving to the next step in the application. Oh, amazing news. Fantastic news, One True Cribble. Love to see that. Love to see it. Okay, so this is where we finished off. We were going into the attic to find our brother, you know? And this is all the pigeons. So our brother used to keep pigeons. You remember how much your brother used to spend with his pigeons? He could spend hours watching them soar over the rooftops, which was great until our father, who was disgusted at the fact that our brother was gay, used his pigeons in order to test his chemical warfare agents. It's bad. It's real bad. This game is fucking horrific, but it's such a beautiful thing. The dev actually popped into the chat a little while ago, and in the first time we played it, was saying that it was a way that they could show the atrocities of the First World War that the Germans had done to them, as well as to the rest of the world as well, with paying as much respect as possible. A page from an encyclopedia. Cuckoos do not brood themselves. Instead, they usually lay their eggs one at a time in the nests of other birds, taking one of the original eggs in return, which they often devour. Certain species lay their eggs in the nests of smaller birds. In such cases, the raising of the cuckoo frequently leads to the deaths of the mother's true chicks. The young cuckoo grows quickly and requires large quantities of food, which it steals from the legitimate chicks before throwing them out of the nest. Despite the parents will still sacrifice everything to keep it fed. This is the reason why our mother calls our brother's form the cuckoo, because she doesn't believe that he could possibly have come back in such a horrific state. It must be a monster trying to portray as her son. I'm guessing I'm going that way. Barely fucking see anything. Yeah, it's great news, Wanderer Cripple. Just light the area up. They've hidden in behind all of this stuff. What is this? An attic space? What is up there? Is that a bed? Trying to work out whether that's a bed or it looks like it might be a bed. Nope, come down. Like when we had a Kaiser, Wilhelm II, if I remember correctly, but my history sometimes fails. Führer was only a term used for the weird moustache guy in World War II, so later. Today, our head of government is called a chancellor, specifically to avoid the tainted former titles. Wise. Wise, to be fair. I understand why that is. The Kaiser, yeah, I was about to say, the Kaiser was the equivalent of a king, if I remember correctly. Kind of want to go up here first. Whereas the Führer, I mean, they literally say Kaiser comes from Caesar, so like the Emperor, classic. Oh, was this where they had their gay love? This was the private space where our brother had sweet gay love. Bless them. Bless their fucking cotton socks. Everything here is just how he left it 5 years ago. Postcard from Christian. Dear Johannes, they say the war will be over before the first leaves of fall. Won't that be grand? The others at the cafe said you've enlisted too. How marvelous. You'll still be able to move out from home once have emerged victorious. We'll meet again at the front. As comrades, fight for the fatherland. Your father was right. What happened between us in the attic was just childish games, wasn't it? Your friend, Christian. Trained to the Western Front, August 20th, 1914. Is that an actual postcard from Christian? Or is that a way of his father dissuading the gay romances? You caught them before he could finish. Yeah.
Nothing happened. Did it, Johannes? Tell him. Christian?
You've got no idea who I am.
Paul did the right thing telling us what you were doing up here. Look at you, a pair of filthy strumpets! You repulse me, the pair of you! Get out! Get out of my house!
So, that's what fucking happened. Our character, Paul. Can I get down, please? Our character, was the one that ratted on them, basically. We ratted on them. Can I please get down? There we go. Fuck it, doesn't matter. We got down eventually. Looks like there's the patch has not fixed that, whatever that was, you know. How's it going, Mizuki? How you doing? So, yeah. So we not only did we send them over the top, which led to my brother being in the horrible state that he is currently in. Oh, and it's locked. But of course, we also ratted on him and his beautiful love. His sweet, darling love.
Johannes's paintings will protect me from the cuckoo. I show them to it every day to make sure. The cuckoo wants to paint too. I have taken its awful paintings away from it. I don't want to see them. I give it nothing but the black oil paints to drink. It wants them, and I don't want it to live.
So our mother is trying to kill our brother by giving him black oil paints to drink, and is tormenting him by showing him all of the things that he lost. Ah, this is...
The thing that has returned to me is not Johannes. It is a cuckoo, come to sit in his nest. A cuckoo, that's what it is. It sits up there in the attic and expects me to cater to its every whim. Just like he used to be. Carl's father. Perhaps it is Carl's father. Torturing me still. He refuses to remain dead.
Oh, it's all becoming clear. It's all becoming upsettingly clear. Johannes was never going to have a good time with this, was he? Can I open this? Whatever this is. Some kind of sculpture. This is where he kept all his pigeons. The fucking sound effects are great. Oh. Okay. The paint is still fresh, but it can't be. There's something else up here in the attic. Yeah, it's our brother. We knew there was something up here in the attic. The smell of the paint is still makes you feel ill. So he's been using the black ink to make all of those pictures. So what have we got? We've got him laid up in bed in the attic. I'm guessing what is actually his face now, that he's been deformed by the blast. His body. You plead to finally wake up and be out of this nightmare. The crows. It's just a nightmare. Don't want to know what's behind the door. No, I want to know what's behind the door. And all of the color. Before we do the color, though. It's just a nightmare. You don't want to know what's behind the door. What if it's him? What if he is still alive? Oh, are you telling me my character doesn't know that he's still alive?
It's a raid.
That
Flee!
moved.
Flee!
This thing moved. That was here a second ago. What the hell? Ladies and gentlemen and all genders outside in between, delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders. Throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine? Who do they think they are? The absolute audacity of it, I tell you. The absolute audacity of it. The preposterous nature of it. Thank you very much for the shout out for Rabbitsborough there, Biohazard. Friends, go check out the wonderful... Oh, my lord, are you playing Cyberpunk 2077? I own that. Still haven't played it. Is it good? Is it great? Are you wonderful? Are you wonderfully enjoying it? Tell me all about it. Tell me how you're doing. Welcome on in, friends. Excuse me. Hokkaido Wolf, how you doing? How you doing? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Rabbitsborough, hello, you glorious being. Thank you very much for bringing your people over here. I mean, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, friends. Friends, please be aware we are playing a horror game today. Just giving you a heads up. I'll tell you all about it in a moment, but I just want to make sure. You're in stream 10 or something, fully enjoying it. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really, really glad to hear that. I fucking love the entire cyberpunk genre. I used to play the roleplay game when I was a wee bit younger. And yeah, I fucking love it. It's great. It's really, really good. I was really looking forward to it, and then certain choices of the devs, well, not the devs, the marketing people pissed me off, and that's kind of tainted the entire experience for me. But I'll get to it eventually. You know. Friends, if you're new here, two things you need to know about this channel. One, you're not allowed to apologize. Faux pas, individuals, faux pas. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. Two, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I've got to ask you to leave, for I am a colossal filth wizard, and I don't want to be corrupting the ears of the young. It's not what I'm about. No, 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 you cheeky devils. Only I had time to see the second part of this playthrough until the point where you were chased through the marshes and found a church. What have I missed? Oh, lordy. Okay, first of all, people go check out Rabbitsborough. They do an awful lot of Just Dance bits and pieces and evidently play longer interactive games as such, but they're a wonderful beam. We love them very, very dearly. We love them very, very dearly. I will jump back into the game and I will give you all the laydown of what is going on here, okay? So friends, please be aware that this game is a horror game. It's to do with World War I in Germany. So lots of classism, lots of homophobia. We've just found out that our brother is gay and got caught with his gay lover. And there's all kinds of stuff. So please be aware of the traumas. Thank you very much, Biohazard. The traumas that come with wartime, the PTSD, also family dramas, homophobia. There's an awful lot of like little triggers in here and what have you, but it is a beautiful horror game. It is a very nice ode to the way it was in Germany, while like talking about the German perspective of World War I whilst being respectful to everyone who died there on all sides. Like they've got genuine official postcards and stuff from the time that were in here. All of the names of the fallen soldiers were all actual people in World War One, and they've taken actual names and stuff. It's really, really cool. It's a very, very nice a very nice display of the absolute horrific nature of World War One, whilst also allowing some dramatization of the trauma that comes with like the horror elements as well. It's a very, very interesting game. The story so far that we have discovered was our character is a character called Paul. We've got a mother, a father, a grandfather, and a brother who's called Johannes. Our grandfather was the head of the German army and basically enjoyed slaughtering African people in the colonization of Africa. He thinks there is a lot of glory in war, but all of his glory is based around killing people that didn't have the technological advances to really put up much of a fight effectively. Is this a realistic horror or more of a supernatural thing? More of a supernatural thing, but the way it's displayed... do you know what? I'll explain that in a second, one True Couple, okay? So it's a... So our grandfather's a bit of a fucking dick, and he basically believes that we, Paul, are the only person who deserves to carry the family name because we were the one that was well into war and shit like that before we went to the front, okay? Our mother does not believe that either of her sons are still alive because Johannes, our brother, has come back horrifically wounded, horrifically mauled by a mortar blast and being tangled up in barbed wire, and is horrifically deformed because of the injuries that they sustained at war. But as a result, she doesn't believe that could possibly be her son. That creature that came back couldn't possibly be her son. She calls it the cuckoo, the thing that is pretending to be her son. She feeds it black oil paint instead of water so that it's gonna die quicker, and she can bring back the soul of her son. She's basically gone off the deep end in it. Our father, who is particularly homophobic, tries to live up to the vision of our grandfather, but was born lame, so has an issue, like a health issue with one of their legs, which means that they can't go to the front. They can't do all of the things that their grandfather wanted of them. So instead, what they've done is they've turned their brilliant mind, their brilliant chemist mind, to the real horrors of World War I, which were the chemical warfare. They seem to be the person that invented the mustard gas. They seem to be the person that invented the tank killer, which was the thing that melted metal and also clogged up gas masks, so people couldn't breathe through their own gas mask, so they had to take it off, which means they'd breathe in the mustard gas fumes and stuff. It's pretty fucked. And then our brother Johannes, who was the elder of the two brothers, but was very effeminate, very gay, very soft. We found out recently that he had a gay lover, and that he was well into painting and art, and that our mother really loved him. He genuinely loved him more than she loved us, because of the fact that he was so effeminate. He was her little boy, you know, whereas we were a little shit. He was sent to the front lines in World War I, conscripted, sent to the front lines to make more of a man of him. And we were then sent to the front lines as his lieutenant, as his commanding officer. As a result of that, we are the ones that sent him over the top to get bombed by mortar shell, get horrifically mutilated and mauled. We were an 18-year-old, but we were of a noble family, and therefore we were put in charge of people who had far more experience in war than us. And because of that, we did that classic thing that people who got no idea what they're doing do, which is, I'm in charge and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to make unrealistic decisions and unrealistic demands of my men to prove that I'm in charge. There was examples of, like, our character, or people within our command having horrific shell shock of the fact that we'd killed like loads of civilians, and our character was just like, yep, well, doesn't matter, don't care, you're gonna be on duty anyway, even though the doctor says that you shouldn't. Well, you're gonna be on duty anyway. So the game itself is split up into two parts. One, where we're in the house, which is where we are at the moment, where we discover more and more about our family and the horrific dramas and abuses that went on within the family unit of it itself. And then the other half, which is the more supernatural element, which is the flashbacks to the trenches. So we have the two halves, which are the more realistic element in the house, where we're going around discovering horrible things about our family, about the way things are, about the way that our family are reacting to the war and the horrors of the war. And then we have the trenches, which are infested with supernatural body-eating creatures, horrific corpsey creatures and stuff like that, which are representatives. They're like manifestations of the horrors of the war. There was For example, in chapter 1, there was something called the Mother of Sorrows. How's it going, Finley? How you doing? There was the Mother of Sorrows, which was the manifestation of all of the mothers that lost their kids in war. And we had a choice whether to destroy it or whether to, like, peacefully exercise it. We chose for the peaceful unit, the peaceful way. We then came across a character that was like a 3-headed horse that was made out of corpses and stuff and would charge down, and that was the rage of wartime. And we managed to destroy that. We didn't have a choice in that one. It had to be destroyed. And that was very interesting with the way that worked. And then there was the manufacturing, the king of manufacture, which was the people that were pushed and pushed and pushed into manufacturing weapons of war. And again, we got a choice whether to peacefully exercise it or whether to destroy it through aggressive means, and we chose again to peacefully exercise it. My view of this is our character Paul has realized the errors of his ways. So you basically get a choice, either to deal with Paul as a character who stuck to his guns and was like, no, homosexuality is wrong. Because we found out that our character was the one that ratted out on our brother and his homosexual lover, which fucking upsets me in my fucking core. But you got a choice of running the character as homosexuality is wrong, fuck everything, I am a wartime person, I am the person that my grandfather was proud of, etc., etc. Or the alternate, which is the horrors of the First World War have taught me the value of family, the value of compassion, the value of the softer things, and that's the one we've decided to go with. So yeah, so that's where we're up today. So we've dealt with our mother's story, we've dealt with our father's story, and now we are in the attic to basically find our brother and discover our brother. That moved earlier. And I don't like the fact that it moved earlier. Because I literally came over here. Saw this one. Saw this one. And then it was... They've put salt round the door. I fucking knew it moved. Oh, it's there as well. Oh, there's 3 of them. There's one there as well. Can it pass through the salt? Hey, Lizana. So there is salt being put out as a superstition, like it's a superstition thing. Oh, I don't like this at all. It's a superstition thing more than anything else. So this is the more realistic part of it. My mother and her spiritual advisor, who is a con man trying to take the take advantage of my mother, they have, like, she believes that our brother is an evil creature. That's really nice. I like that. I don't know whether it's meant to be on purpose, but yeah, it's terrible. And that one's gone as well. Giving me Layers of Fear vibes. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Oh, pigeons! Oh, we're back into the trenches. Yes! So, yeah, so... this is now the more supernatural element, the flashbacks of... the thing is, that got you. I knew something was going to be out behind the door. I knew it. Ah, pigeon! Okay. So this is the more supernatural element of it, or the more supernatural dynamic of it. These, I see these as like our flashbacks, but infested with nightmarish creatures. So they're kind of like waking nightmares. These are all the dead bodies. More dead bodies stored in the generator area. Okay. How's it going, Kindred? How you doing? The last couple of hours had to lurk, but that's alright. That's no problem. I hate the way that all the bodies are just on the damp ground, because they, of course, needed the beds for actual soldiers that were wounded, but they had nowhere else to put the bodies. So just leave the bodies there to rot on the ground. Eisenbath inspection. Dear nurses, the way some of the fallen soldiers responded to this morning's inspection of their wounds is of great annoyance to me. The medical recovery process is part of their military duty. It is an embarrassment. This embarrassment is childish and must be exercised from the patients. Sign, Dr. Eisenbath. So Dr. Eisenbath is the actual doctor, but our character keeps calling him something different to take the piss out of him because we're young and stupid. Or our character did.
Is that you in the plane pool? Oh, you want to fly high, huh? Look. I'm the bird. I'll fly with you. We can fly wherever we want together.
So this is actually like a genuine print of one of the posters that they used in World War One, which I think is just a really cool little nod to the like these are all official World War One posters, which is just, yeah, really cool. Eisenbath, pathetic. All 27 of the bodies were brought in what can only be described as pathetic condition. Only one of the soldiers is still alive, and even he is a disgraceful sight. My sanatorium will restore all eligible patients to the physical and mental state required for war. Signed, Dr. Eisenbath. Was there something in there? No, just a note. All right, okay. Goodbye last Thursday for my trip to the... Ooh, how exciting. Hope you had a good time. Can't fucking see anything. There's a way down here. Okay, I'm not going to go down there. Could I please get a light? Can't fucking see anything. Okay. Following this little tube. Something's gonna fucking shit me up. Fucking hell. I do not like this at all. It's so dark I can't fucking see anything. It was amazing, yeah. Unluck. No worries to Eris. Was there another pipe that went the other way? Door there, and it's locked. Real quiet now. Just gonna make our way back, so we know there's a locked door that way. Okay. Okay, alright. We're gonna follow it down here. I'm just gonna go this way. Alrighty. Gonna try and find that thing. Some kind of source of light would be wonderful. Like that we could carry around with us would be ideal. Okay, so it's not down there. Is when I sometimes wish you had the jump scare alerts. Oh, there's a reason why I don't, Unicorn Mom. There's a reason why I don't. Also, how you doing, you beautiful bean? Oh, okay. Eisenbarth keys. Head nurse. Assign the patient's lockers according to their patient number. As soon as they are conscious, it shall be the patient's duty to remember these numbers. The patient files must be kept under lock and key at all times. They must not be allowed to fall into the patient's hands. In addition, soldiers whose mental competence has been largely restored should be assigned simple tasks within the clinic. The patient in question must be provided with the keys for said tasks. The soldiers shall be responsible for any and all keys given to them. The power's out. You wonder if you should follow these cables. That's exactly what I did.
3 comrades. Kasper Hagner, Bruno Blumen, Horst Weber. 3 backup traitors.
Okay, how's it going, Mama Snow? How you doing? The problem is, I know that answering the phone triggers something else, so I was pushing it off as much as possible, you know? Oh, that's a shame, Kindred. Couldn't stay long. I'm heading to the gym with a boyfriend. He's been restless for the last hour. No, go do your thing. Thank you so much for bringing your people, Rabbit Spur. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, we've got a locked door there. Let's just... Okay. So we've got all of the lockers with codes on them. When we have our Gasman 1917. Oh, I've got a dynamo flashlight. I do have a flashlight. We are fucking good to go, friends. We are good to go. But it does make noise. This one going again. This is an electric door, so we will not do that. Okay, so we need to go back that way. But I'm intrigued by what goes here. However, an advertisement is about to start, friends. An advertisement is about to start. And this is a perfect opportunity because I really need to go pee. I really need to go pee. I've had far too many cups of tea today. Friends, get up, have a stretch, stretch your eyes, look at something in the distance, and look back again. Grab some kind of beverage, hot, cold, or if the time is permitting, flamboyant as fuck. Don't forget to take your meds. If you have not taken them already, take them now, you cheeky devils. And if you're wearing a binder, have a couple of deep breaths, stretch those lungs out, stretch those rib cages out, and never wear your binder for longer than 6 hours. That is what is medically recommended. So longer than 6 hours. Worked as an admin assistant for most of my adult life. I'm conditioned to answer the phone. Answer the phone as quickly as possible. Let's put another one of these on. That's perfect. That's perfect. Let's have another Closure in Moscow song, all right? All right, friends, get up, have a stretch, do the thing. I'll be back as quickly as humanly possible. Hi. Trying to smash chocolate in my face and then not getting anything, you know? That song was Closure in Moscow. Seeds of Gold. Yeah, absolutely fantastic band. Strongly recommend it, you know? Surprise ASMR. Chocolate. Yeah, 100%. I was just like trying to smash it in my face as quickly as possible so that I didn't like miss out on stuff, do you know what I mean? And was able to make sure that we got back as quickly as humanly possible after the 3 minutes. So yeah, so we'll jump straight back into the game. Well, I get the last wee bits of chocolate out of my face, you know. I'm not surprised I hadn't seen one before, maybe due to the fact that North American cities. Oh my lordy, I'm talking about other things. But yeah, the song was great. All right, continue. Head nurse's report. Dear Dr. Eisenbarth, I have taken care of the matter with the nurse Emma. Patient 27 gave me a hand. Junior Dr. Lau woke up yesterday. He is a strong young man. He has already asked for more prosthesis. Okay. Just being careful. Small key with a number engraved on it. 28. Note from Junior Dr. Lau. Dear Emma, today Dr. Eisenbarth tried to force me to cut off a soldier's healthy leg. I refused. Eisenbarth did the deed himself, glaring at me the whole time. He didn't even sterilize the surgical instruments. He has ordered me to report to his office later. Head nurse says we can talk it over and settle the matter. I hope she is right. Oh God. We're finding that Dr. Eisenbarth was actually a horrific butcher himself. Is that who we're going to be facing off against? Ooh. Okay. Can I turn on these little lights, please? 28. File seems to be missing. Oh! Fritz Henning. Rank Gefreiter. Infantry regimental number illegible. Battalion number illegible. Company under command of Lieutenant von Schmidt. That's us. Hello, that's us. Do you have a royalty-free playlist thing? Every time I've been here, I love your music. No, so that one isn't royalty-free. That one is just a very, very good band that are unlisted. And so what I'll end up doing is I'll end up cutting it out of the VOD so that we don't have any muted parts on the VOD. But there is... but I can give music... I can show you music from... unsigned bands that are just really fucking good. Do you know what I mean? Symptoms. Dead body brought in with heavy blood loss. Left calf and arm ruptured by explosive shell. Initial treatment consisted of amputation at the thigh using Pirogov method. Patient revived after 3 days. Diagnosis: male hysteria. In addition to expected disorientation, patient made disrespectful remarks about Art Kaiser. Crying fix. Infantile mind explains failure as a frontline soldier and lack of national pride. Recommendation: no improvement following electrical induction. Terminate treatment. Patient to be referred to hospice. Locker to be cleaned out. Oh, God. So as soon as they come in, shell-shocked and fucked up and... all of the PTSD, they're like, you're treasonous, how dare you say something about the Kaiser. Feldwebel. Battalion number under Lieutenant von Schmidt, that's us. Fractured skull. Malingira. Patient revived after 2 days despite 1 week of pain therapy. Patient still complained of headaches, draining of cerebral spinal fluid, cerebrospinal fluid, and removal of infected region of the skull and brain led to immediate improvement. Now fit for battle following further adjustments. So he's... oh my God, they're literally experimenting on people. Like brain experimentations and shit. Richard Mikalski. Again, under my thingies, epilepsy and bedwetting. In spite of reanimation... patient remains in lethargic state, display a tendency towards neurotic trembling and bladder voiding disorder. Neurosis manifests as constant and hysterical shaking of head and nervous twitching in the limbs. Male hysteria. Cowardice. I love it that cowardice is a diagnosis now. Male hysteria, right? I mean, just because hysteria is obviously a female thing, you know. And this is male hysteria when they obviously behave like hysterical women. Oh, the worst, right? Amputation. Recommendation. Amputation of the arm and leg. Complete dehydration. Will be fit for battle after further adjustments. What? So, what? Epilepsy and bedwetting, and they're going to remove an arm and a leg. Amputation of the arms and legs. Yeah, mad scientist. Under officer. Under von Schmidt, that's me. General neurological shocks. Patient complained of sleeplessness, stomach problems, and loss of hearing following days spent under fire from shells and death. Magna Coward. Both patients feigned symptoms both the patient's feigned symptoms and his suicide on the Western Front are the result of cowardice. Some initial success achieved by applying sleep deprivation, acoustic trauma, and regular doses of vinegar in order to physically induce the symptoms the patient claimed to experience. The patient is compliant. Will be fit for battle. So they literally induced the PTSD in order to shut him up. This is awful. This is horrific. This is absolutely fucking horrific. How's it going, Captain Mammoth Revenge? How you doing? Have a good Halloween. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Brain experiments back then were wild. Yeah. Well, they didn't know fuck all about it. This was 1910, something like that. You know? Always best time for experimentation. Why not, right? Reminds me of history on psychology. It will get weird the further back you get. 100%. Because they had no understanding of anything. And they had no way of experiments or conducive methods of experiments where you did stuff and then documented everything and all that jazz. You know what I mean? Fit for battle after removal of the limbs. Yeah. Sounds like this person just went off on one, you know? Max Schmid. Under me, mental deficiency. Patient was buried under soil and rubble for 7 days prior to death and has exhibited lethargic behavior ever since. Prior to death? Have they brought these people back from the dead? Patient appears to be dull-witted. Remarks in file indicate the soldier fell asleep several times while on night watch. Cowardice. Sleep deprivation and removal of the eyelids have not produced the desired result. Recommendation. Terminate treatment. Patient to be referred to the hospice. Locker to be cleaned out. Johannes von Schmidt. So this is our brother. Hunter officer. Infantry regiment number illegible. Company under command of Lieutenant von Schmidt. Note. Patient is the brother of Lieutenant von Schmidt. Lieutenant von Schmidt was not delivered to his. Was not delivered to us. Symptoms: infected wounds and burns all over body. Left arm severed. Patient was the only one of his company to be delivered alive. Body and face disfigured by shrapnel and barbed wire. Diagnosis: perversion and cowardice. Despite coming from a noble line, the patient had hoped to avoid conscription. Injuries probably resulted of attempted suicide. Reports received of sexual perversions in the past. Recommendation: due to the patient's heritage, a completely new course of treatment must be devised. This is of the utmost priority. So they literally started experimenting on him because of the fact that he and Cole said that the reason why he was as horrifically disfigured as he was because he tried to kill himself. He tried to run into the bomb. Wow. Patient 27, Horst Weber. Head nurse ordered me to sweep the floor in the maintenance room. Grateful to be of service. My new leg throbs with pain and pride. The droning of the mechanical machines reminds me of the cannon that tore me away from the front. We are all comrades here. Everyone has fallen and yet risen again, just like me. Hope we can all experience our baptism of fire together soon. P.S. I am keeping the key to the maintenance room in my locker, number 82. The combination is my two best comrades. My two best comrades? There was 3 of them, wasn't there? I need to go back to the phone. It's not too far off what the military's used to people for. Yeah. Can I get back there? hate the echo in this thing. Hafner, Lohman, and Weaver. Objectives? No. It was Lehman and Weaver, wasn't it? Horseman. Casper Hafner. 07. The compliant talking about nationalism, right? And Rudolf Lohman. Was it Rudolf? Yeah. So 0715. Yeah, Rudolf Egbert wasn't. So 0715. And what was their one? So if I go down to the bottom here, Horst Weber was number 82. Locker 82. 0715. My birthday in American date system. Eisenbarth, fire! Report to the Surgeon General. My process, which I refer to as baptism of fire, consists of two phases. First, strong electrical induction is applied to the frontal lobe area in order to reactivate motor skills in fallen soldiers, and thus with hysterical war jitters. This step alone separates the wheat from the chaff. The second phase is the amputation of limbs, injured or superfluous. As you know, our focus here is not on medical rehabilitation, but rather on psychological aspect. The virtue of reunification and sacrifice. The prosthesis is not a tool, but a gift. So they are literally taking soldiers, removing their limbs, so 07 15. Maintenance room key. Cool. It does not last long, this wee little... So we've got 49, 48. We've got more down here as well. Yeah, we've got more down there as well. Okay, so we need to follow these lines in order to turn on the electricity. I'll turn off the electricity. Oh. They are... So the little ones lead off to the lights is what we're getting there. Do you know what I mean? Talk about nationalism, I know, right? So that should light up the way over there. So these should all eventually light up the way to the thingy. Of course, we are going back to where I went before. Where we heard something crawling. Of course, the maintenance room. You hear that? The ambience of the game is gloriously creepy. It's so fucking good. Removal of the eyelids. How far would they go to get people back on the battlefield? I think this is obviously an extreme version of everything, but yeah. But yeah. That's a prosthetic arm in the wall. It's stuck tight. Okay. Well, there's our hospital bed, so if we die, that's where we start again. Does anybody about to say the exact same thing? Yeah, it's a great. Oh shit, gas mask? I'm actually perfectly fine. Having the that gas mask section there. Because then I can run into the gas and save myself from whatever fucking creatures are around. Oh, that was a loading thing. Oh, you're fucking shitting me. Danger, high voltage. Okay, whatever that was. That's back. Jesus. Excuse me, game. I did not need to shoot hot coffee out of my nose. Oh god, right, okay, we're back at the thingy, so we've saved something. So something came out of one of these boxes by the looks of things. and trashed everything else. You bastards! The living fucking barbed wire is here. Shit. Before I, Can I hide? Oh, the living barbed wire. Yeah, there is an entity that controls barbed wire. I assume it's like the equivalent of our brother, but you know, you can use these wire cutters to carve a path through barbed wire. To avoid injuries, it's a good idea to keep your hands steady when cutting. Can I just do it on these barbed wires? I kind of want to see what's down there, though. Before we go through the barbed wires. We can't go through there because it's locked. Okay, so this is a dead body. A scribbled note. Last night I heard Michalski and some others. There were strange screams. I think they were counting them. They were also marching. Peculiar, clattering noises. Was it all a dream? HW. Okay. Looks like he's in the next room over. This way led to that, which is locked, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they freeze. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that on there. We kind of want to explore this creepy place, but there's lore in there. Tasty, tasty lore, one true cripple. How am I meant to resist the law? Oh, shit off. Those things that were in the attic area, they are, though they certainly seem to be. They certainly seem to be these prosthetic soldiers. Yeah, they all the soldiers. They are all of these prosthetic soldiers. I am not a fan of this shit. And of course, we get out of here. Good. So, tell me the same thing again? Yeah. Well, not happy about this. We literally listen to this. Power's out. That is the Eisenbach song. Oh yeah, there's no way to fucking jump in this game. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Eisenbach's security doors. To ensure the safety of our medical staff as of today, our doors will be secured using an electrical system. The fuse box in the maintenance room controls access to the main hall from the administration and shower areas. Oh, let's just... Right, what's going to happen here, friends, is we are going to activate the electricity, and when we activate the electricity, all of these fucking things are going to appear. A scribbled note. There's not many more of us left. I heard nurses talking and saying their boss was going to visit in 1 hour. I am due to receive treatment from Dr. Eisenbach himself. Why are my legs not working? I want to leave this place. I want to go home. something's not right. Okay, so we can go up here and jump down there if we need to. Phantom music, that's never a bad sign. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely. No, it all petered out because of... It went from being very, very prominent to being strained. That's never a bad sign. I'm trying to work out whether it's one of these creatures that's going to be chasing me down. Thought there was something moving then, but it's not. It's not one. It's the dust particles in the air throwing me. Okay. Oh, there are multiple. So, operational. There seems to be a way down underneath there. Okay. Slowly but surely, we're just going to check out which ways we can get around stuff. Right. Not sure there's anything right in this game. Yeah. There's limbs hanging from the ceiling. Okay. Right, that's all hammered shut. I keep going quiet as if it's can fucking hear me. Eisenbach security doors to ensure safety of medical personnel. We've just read this, haven't we? Okay, and we've got ourselves a nice save point here. Eisenbarth pain. Head nurse, amputations must always be performed without anesthesia. Should one of your nurses or junior doctors contradict this order, this is to be reported to me immediately. Every ounce of pain caused by the incisions of the scalpel and the saw is equivalent to purifying fire of war, from which our patients have fled through death and injury. These are the birth pains of the frontline soldiers. Of the frontline soldier. So they're trying to make their own super soldier. And in the process, also... Can we get in here? No. In the process, like... making their own frontline soldiers, but also making it so horrific, making the hospital treatment so horrific that no soldier wants to be treated. Red. That's usually a bad sign. They fear the light? So what exactly am I meant to be doing here? Objectives, restore power to the exit door. Fuck. Oh, there's no fucking way. It just doesn't last long enough. That's the problem. Okay, so they can't bend down. That's always a good sign. So, we came... via this way. Fucking close. Oh, for God's sake. Oh no, come on. Come on. Come on. It does not last long. Oh, tell me about it, Biohazard. Disappointment 101. Use the light against them. That is difficult because The light does not last long. So if I do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got like 7 seconds. It looks like there is like multiple. Excuse me? What exactly is killing me here? Can you believe it all in this game? No. I think I found a bug. Oh, the last checkpoint. Yes, because I wasn't fucking doing anything. I was being killed by a wall. Dead. 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 Okay. I thought there was another way around, but there isn't. Hide here for a minute. Sounds like there's one prowling around over there, and if I remember correctly, that was where it was. Yeah, there's one there. What do you mean? I was shining my light on you, you bastard. What do you mean? Okay, so you basically can't get too close to them. Yeah. All right, fair enough. If you get too close to them, they can attack you, even if you've got the light on them. Which I get, but it's frustrating. You can't actually turn around. How's it going, Agnes? How you doing? You can't really turn around and be like, don't you, like, use the light. It is their enemy. And then be like, actually, it doesn't really make a difference whether they're lit up or not. Ugh. Frustrating. But okay. Right, okay. Yep, doesn't make a difference. That one we're gonna get got by. Gonna hang about here for a minute. Look at the fucking creature though. Ugh. That is not a pleasant scenario. So we did in the past, we got to the door, which is over there, and how do we get to that door though? Okay, power's out. You wonder if you should follow the cables. I've followed the cables. I'm in the workshop. Okay, we've got a bed. Great. We've immediately got a save point. This is good. I'd say it's stabbing. Certainly stabbing. I should turn on certain levels of light. I'm hoping. Probably not, though. Guide them back this way, and then Eisenbarth malleable. The development of our prosthesis has progressed so far that I have now succeeded in convincing Supreme Army Command of my plans. From now on, all employees of this sanatorium shall regard what remains of the patient's bodies as clay to be formed. Imperfect tools whose quality and functionality must be improved by our prostheses, so they may achieve the goals of the Supreme Army Commander and the Kaiser. Oh, fuck off. No, 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 no. They killed me. Oh. A horror game with lighting? I don't think so. Accurate. Accurate, actually. Very accurate. So if we come out of there, I can't remember whether we see the yellow one further along. Dead again! All of the rips. Okay, so we woke up. Can we go back round? That was malleable. The fucking noises these things are making. Okay, hold on. Oh, right. How's it going, Danny Chaos? How you doing, you beautiful bean? Oh, fucking loosey-goosey of them shoulders, Val. Rebirth! In light of patient 26's bloodline, I have selected him for an entirely new treatment, the Ovum Victoris. A plaster of the powdered bone, hair, and fingernails of selected soldiers will form the shell. The maturation fluid inside will be a mixed solution of marrow and bodily fluids. Wound fluid in particular is crucial to the success of the treatment. In the ovum, the body will be ripened over the course of several weeks by means of electrical stimulation. I expect great results. Okay, so this is our view. Something has hatched. The shell stinks of blood and excrement. I want to go home. Locked. I feel like this is the story where we find our brother in the shell. Well, that's pretty gross. Oh, I see. Any more lore? Tasty, tasty lore. Don't forget to hydrate, have a snack, people. Yeah, very much so, very much so. No more tasty lore. Okay. Can we... Oh, wow. Okay, the power is now on. Okay, so electricity can fuck it up. Useful to know. And everything is on fire. Oh, this is good. that way. Oh. Apparently I am still coughing despite wearing a gas mask. That's fine. Let's not worry about that then. Get off me! Get off me! How did you get so close? How did you get so close? Gosh darn it. Ugh, ads? Okay, I will wait momentarily. Wait momentarily. While do you know what? I'm gonna itch my nose while the adverts are on. Don't want people missing out on stuff, you know? You know? Oh god, it got dark very fast, didn't it? Didn't it? Oh, do you know what? I'll come back over here while the ads are on. While the ads are on, we can talk about stuff that's coming up. Friends! Stuff that's coming up in the channel. We didn't manage to do the Mummy Curses deep dive on Monday because we got carried away doing a million other things. So we will be doing that on the coming Monday. Then it'll be followed. The next Mythical Mondays will be the following week. In fact, the next 3 Mondays are the Curse of the Mummy, witches, and then werewolves. And then in December, we are going to be doing the Mythical Mondays on Krampusnacht, which will be good. Don't forget, on the 26th of November is the next movie night where we're going to be watching The Secret of Nim, which is like a dark fantasy animated movie from the 80s. And we've also got the community words. I could do words. We've got the community art stream as well, the community art competition stream, where you people submit your art if you would like to. There's a section in the Discord called community art competition, community art submissions, I think it is. We'll go through all of your artwork, and the community gets to decide on who wins and what have you. If there aren't enough art competitions, then we'll just roll it back over till December or what have you. And yeah, just do all the fun and games, you know. One true cripple, come here, cheeky devil, come here, you. What do you like claiming cheeky kisses, you cheeky devil? Also in December, Vainmus. Yeah, there is Vainmus in December. So for the Mummy Monday. Oh, I know. Oh, cheeky. Just wait for that. One of the nightclubs here posted yesterday saying that one of the nightclubs posted here yesterday saying that anyone who bought a ticket to any of the other nightclubs here can enter for free. So someone ended up pulling the fire alarm on our event, which evacuated everyone. So people left. I think we had 2,000 people before, and after we had 300. What was the event, Danny? What was the event? So you had people come into your event for free, and then somebody like pulled the fire alarm and like fucked it all up. What happened? Explain. Talk to me. How's it going? It's Zadine. How you doing, you beautiful individual? Please be aware, friends, we are playing a horror game. I don't want people to be triggered by it. But we are going to jump back into it because I want to get this. I want to get this finished, you know. Okay. Huh? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, what? No. coughing regardless, so there's no point in putting my gas mask on. Can you not? Oh, I will take that glitch. I will happily take that glitch. Whoa. I like the way he attacked me through the gate and then suddenly I was fine. Back in the trenches, friends. Back in the trenches. So we're outside. Yeah. And this is like the whole flashback section of it all, where it all gets like freaky deaky. So that's obviously our can't go any further this way. Okay. So that was like the flashback. So obviously anything that happens like in the trenches and stuff is like flashbacks, but it's also like over exaggeration of stuff. So like I said, with the Mother of Sorrows and the Rage Beast and everything like that, that was like our over exaggeration of what we thought happened to the soldiers that ended up going to the hospital, as it were. That's locked. Okay.
Can you hear me, soldier? Thank God. You're back. Where have you been? Did you hear the screams? The enemy has broken into our trenches once more. Meet me in the command bunker. It's up to us now.
Okay.
There's no one else left.
So that's the only other person that we've met in the fantasy world, the trenches world, is this soldier who carved out his own eyes. And I believe that he is a representation of what we think our grandfather wanted, where it's all about the war, it's all about the power of war and the glory of war and all that shite. Weidenbach's report. Dear Surgeon General, I am writing to lodge an official complaint regarding new Company Führer Lieutenant von Schmidt. Despite my protestations, he insisted upon referring to me as Dr. Eisenbach after that deplorable drinking song. He has even had underofficers, Eidgard and Unterofficer Fromm, paint the name on a sign in front of my office. Our men are dying by the dozen, their lungs ravaged by poison gas. Typhoid is also widespread, and on top of all of this, I now have to deal with a buffoon of a lieutenant telling his men that I can magically restore the dead to life. In the light of the lieutenant's lack of experience, I have attempted to remain tolerant of his shenanigans. However, even I have my limits. With respect, Dr. Weidenbach, September 8th, 1917. Newman's death. Confidential. Death of Gefrita Newman. Dear Dr. Weidenbach, I had the misfortune of watching while Unterofficer Eingart from pushed Gefried Newman out into no man's land wearing nothing but his boots. He was shot. After I had managed to pull his body back into the trench, the two underofficers started haggling over his boots and possessions. Would it be wise to report this to the lieutenant? No, because they were my friends. Klaus Eivik. I'm now wondering though, like, do you remember those not you again. The dummy has nothing but to contempt for me. That's the dummy that my mother made to put my brother's soul into. take all of the and then little shrine here. So each one of these is actually a person who died in World War One. You know what I mean? It was a car park rave. I'm confused, Danny. What, like, you did a rave in a car park and they pulled the fire alarm so you had to evacuate the car park? Did I miss something? Oh no. Poem part 1. Alone in the woods, a red flower blooms. Soon, all too soon, I shall meet my doom. Soon, all too soon. A lump of lead somewhere will take my sorrow. Be it today or be it tomorrow. The rest is missing.
We are so weak we can hardly stand. If German pride will not permit us to surrender, then we shall die. I suppose we may as well go to hell. At least we won't drag the rest of the world down with us.
No, the first message didn't, or certainly hasn't come through on my end. These are all the, Still got contempt for me? Very well. I care not. Have your contempt, dummy. I'm trying to save the real you, not this fake version of you. Oh, and these are coffin boxes, aren't they? That's the one we just read, and then we went down there. Okay, so we're going back this way. So I go repost it. Yeah, please do. Aha, there we go. I've got wire snippers now, which is useful. No back, way back that way. Okay. Okay, this is where my little save point is. And there's no steel monstrosity that has a hose connected to it. Interesting. Did it do it now? No. Doesn't seem to have. Oh, I've got to wait for them to think. Oh, that's interesting. Got to wait for them to freeze. So I've got to do it in the right order. Otherwise, it wraps me up like that. Very interesting. Tank seems to be full of diesel oil. All you need is an oil can. This tank, I'm guessing, is empty. Tank is empty. Okay, so I know where to go for it. Just need to get a diesel can. I don't know why I need a diesel can, but I'll investigate further. There's a diesel can. However, stamped bill of delivery. Current inventory, 14 barrels, capacity 200. Okay. So there's my diesel can. Before I get the diesel can, let me have a look around these areas. For more stuff. More clues. Nothing. I don't know why I need diesel, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Can I get in here and just drive away? No. It's empty. Okay, I know. Well, I know where the diesel is. It's down here. A full diesel canister. So now I have all of the diesel. I don't know what it does. I don't know why I need it. I'm assuming because the other thing was a generator. Okay. Perhaps Automod caught it, maybe. So I work for the uni and they were hosting a car park rave for Halloween. It's one of our biggest events of the year, but another nightclub in the city, let's call it Sparkle, okay, posted that people can have free entry if they have a ticket for our event or any other nightclub in the city. So about 12:30 last night, the fire alarm went off in the car park. So we had to evacuate everyone. Then people decided to fuck off and went to the other nightclub in the city. That's wild. But we found out the fire alarm was pulled from somebody. So it's fucked up our whole event. Yeah, I would, if you can prove that, I would press charges. It is a criminal offense to pull a fire alarm. It genuinely is as well. You're like, to pull a fire alarm without due reason and cause is a criminal offense because you're wasting the emergency services times. Just too long. My phone decided not to post it for a reason. That's fair. The new pump. We received this monstrosity today. They say it can suck up all the water out of the flooded shaft to make some kind of thirsty elephant. We turned the machine on earlier. What a racket. It's so loud, can't even hear the Leutenant yelling when it's running. That's probably why they ran it, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do about it, but definitely bringing it up with management, 100%. So you should. So you should.
During my rounds this morning, I saw someone creeping through the trenches. It was Dr. Weidenbach. He had a rucksack with him, and he was as pale as a corpse. He said I needed to talk to my brother, today. I don't know who told the doctor, but Supreme Army Command is going to give the order to storm the French trenches. Operation Morgengrauen. They know success is impossible. But to them, we shall be but a few more lines in the list of losses. I haven't seen the doctor again since. Perhaps the best course of action would be to run away. But I cannot leave without my brother.
I will save you, little pigeon. Oh, you died anyway. Oh, okay. The fuck is that? Let me go back and turn on the thingy. And of course he's gone. Shit. Press the wrong one, obviously. Can only press the ones that are static. Yeah, akin to filling in a false police report. Yes, it is, yeah. All of the dead pigeons. So, where the fuck did that thing go then? Well, that's where I need to go, because that's where the pump was. Mind the hole. So, what's the other way? Oh, nothing. So whatever the fuck that was, it's probably my brother. Decorated out to be a big old pigeon, because he loves his pigeons. He did say he was a bird earlier. In, like, a flashback of children's memory, so maybe that's the way it works. Oh, this is deep. And muddy. Oh, not more of these little fuckers. Okay, so there's a way back that way. There's this. The flooded shaft. Lieutenant von Schmidt has ordered us to clear the water out of the old shaft using the pump. It's nonsense, of course. It'll fill up again straight away as soon as it rains again. Eck found the remains of a French uniform in the mud. They must have died down there before this godforsaken patch of land fell into our hands. If the lieutenant keeps us slogging away with this, with hardly anything to eat, it won't be long before the mud takes us too. And that's the way I came. So if I go back up this way. There is literally nothing there. Okay. Just checking. There we go. Can't bloody see a thing. We just stay really still. Maybe they'll just pass us by. Squelchy. Can I not get down here? Okay. This is the way I came in. Oh, I got turned around. How frustrating. Been sat here watching silently for a few minutes. Do the noises actually have any form of form? Yes. Yeah, they do. They are sort of mannequin people. They are soldiers who have been injured and had their arms and limbs removed by a psychotic doctor. They look like this. Arms, limbs, arms and legs removed, and attached to various different prosthetics. Where the fuck am I meant to be going? It says, it looks like behind there. Oh. Oh, fuck off. Like that. Yeah, they got their arms and legs removed. And they have had their faces removed. And they're basically wandering shells. I should be safe under this light. What do you mean? You don't like the light. That's the whole point of you. Oh, fucked it. Fucked it. No, no. The wire's got me. The wire's got me. The only one that bumps Snapchat. They certainly fucking do, little gits. Also, how you doing, Jam? How's it going? How's it going, buddy? Ugh. Press any key to wake up. The question is, where the fuck am I waking up? I've got no idea where I am. Got no idea where the fuck I am. Am I right down at the beginning? Are you shitting me? Fucking am.
It's a raid. Flee!
I fucking
flee!
am. Ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside and in between, delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders. Throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine? Who do you think they are? My God. My lordy lordy. How's it going, Ryo Yukimura? How you doing, you beautiful individual? Playing some Satisfactory today. How you doing? How's it going? Thank you very much for bringing your people over here. I appreciate it. How was Satisfactory? Was it great? Was it glorious? Was it spectacular? Did you do many an organization? Friends, if you're new here, two things you need to know about this channel. One, you're not allowed to apologize. Faux pas, individuals, faux pas. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. Two, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I've got to ask you to leave, for I am a colossal filth wizard, and I don't want to be corrupting the ears of the young. It's not what I'm about. Not what I'm about. Well, how was your stream, buddy? How was your stream? How did it go? Was it great? Was it wonderful? Was it spectacular? Oh, I don't know too much about Satisfactory. How was you? It was fun. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. I'm doing all right. This game is unnerving as fuck. My shoulders are very, 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 very tense. It's very much a horror game. We are currently wading through the trenches of World War I, but the trenches of World War I that are infested with manifestations of creatures that we feel guilty about. So, like, all of the soldiers, our character is a lieutenant in the First World War German army, and all the soldiers that we sent to, effectively their deaths and or injuries, anybody we sent to the hospital, we believe, like, in our phased, traumatized imagination, they all got, like, barbarized by the doctor into creating them into horrible manifestations of monsters that were real fucked up and horrible. So yeah, it's really good fun. It's really, really good fun, but it is very much a horror game. As a result, my shoulders are like, fucking hell. You know. Thank you for being patient with me. You're very, very welcome, Vampire Bites. You're very, very welcome. But how are you doing? How was your stream? What were you doing in Satisfactory? Tell me more. Tell me all of the cheeky little things. Tell me all the cheeky little things. Friends! If you please go check out Ryo Yukimura. Thank you very much, mods, for throwing that shout out there earlier. Ryo Yukimura has been a member of this community for a fair while now. Ryo, I don't think I actually follow you. I didn't realize there was I didn't realize that you were a streamer. So I'm gonna go do that now, so that I can find out what kind of things you get up to.
Heavy activity. How heavy is it?
Because there's me opening a tab and it immediately deciding to start creating thingies. Oh, cool. So you're not a PNG tuber, a VTuber? You're a VTuber? Know what you're all about? Terrible, horrible, such good fun. To be honest with you, Jazzagal, that is also, how you doing, Jazzagal? Long time no see. That is pretty much exactly how I feel about it. Like, there is an awful lot of there's an awful lot going on in this game. And I have actually just realized that what time it is, and I realize I'm not going to be able to finish this game today, which I am gutted about. Absolutely gutted about, because I really wanted to finish it today. But never mind. It'll suffice. We will finish it next week instead. That's not a problem. I thought there was only a tiny little bit left, but I didn't realize there was an entire like chapter and stuff left. But it's not a problem. But yeah, you love Satisfactory. So cool to see people playing it. Do you play it modded or vanilla? That's a good question. You modded Satisfactory? Oh, cool. How have you modded it? I don't really know much about Satisfactory. I know that you build a factory. I don't know whether there's any kind of storyline or whether it's kind of like a survival thing, like RimWorld, that kind of thing. I got no clue. What's it all about? Tell me more. But yeah, friends, I'm really enjoying this game. It's bloody brilliant. I am looking forward to finishing it, but I realize that I cannot finish it today. Because it seems like there is a fair amount left. We have got to get our way through these weird swampy areas, fight off these weird mannequin-y things, and then find some kind of conclusion to our brother's scenario. Whatever scenario our brother happens to be, whatever situation they happen to be in. We've helped our mother, we've helped our father. I want to be able to create a positive outcome for our brother, and then I would imagine there will be some kind of final section, maybe even another chapter for us, which I'm gutted that we haven't finished it. I would love to just keep playing until we finish it, but unfortunately I've got to go and see my partner. I'm gonna go jump on a train and go see them tonight. So I need to get myself sorted, get myself packed, and what have you. Still early access, so no story yet, but they're working on it. Oh, cool. How long's it been out? I feel like it's been out for ages. Or is it like an early access for like Star Citizen was an early access, just like completely and utterly. That's all right. I'm gonna be hanging around for a little bit because Ryukimaru's only just raiding in. Do you know what I mean? Have on with Steffels? Yeah, well, it's half term, so Steffels' child is off school for a while, so I was like, right, I'll use this opportunity to go and spend some time with her and her kid, you know? Do the whole bonding thing. My friend made the mod list that I'm using, so I don't know how stuff works. Oh, interesting. It's been in early access for a while, but they've got a solid game there already. It's just adding the last bits. Oh, cool. Well, that's good. I can see Satisfactory shipping next year. It's not far off. Oh, awesome. That's good then. That's good. As long as it's like worth the the early access stuff, because the amount of things that come out in early access, it's just like, this is pointless. What the fuck am I doing? Do you know what I mean? You see an awful lot of that stuff. Oh, do you know what, Rio? That is fair. Friends, we are going to go raid somebody. I realize we've only just raided into by Ryo Kikimura, but I completely got lost in the game and hyper-focused into what was actually going on in there, and I completely lost track of the time. So what we'll do is we'll continue that raid onto another delightful individual. Friends, before we go raid somebody, could you do me a massive favor and throw out some mod loves in the channel? Because Ryo Kikimura has very kindly praised the mods, and it's the same thing that I like to do at the very end of the stream anyway. So if you could throw out some mod loves in the channel, say a massive thank you to those moderators. Moderators, thank you so much for all that you do. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for all the little bits and pieces that you do in and out of stream, both in the in stream and in the community as well, you beautiful individuals. I very, very, very much appreciate you. Friends, we are going to continue this raid on. We'll continue this raid on. We'll go throw some love at another delightful individual. If you could stick around for the raid, even if it's on like 5-10 minutes, I would very, very, very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate us going over and throwing some love at another delightful bean. Let me have a quick look at who we can go throw some love. Oh, we could easily go throw some love at that person because they're wonderful and glorious, and we appreciate them very much. But let me have a look, see who else is online. Because that person's been streaming for a little while now. Oh, I would go raid you, but you're playing Alan Wake 2, and I don't want to do that. Because I really want to play Alan Wake 2. That's all right. We'll go raid this person. Go raid this person because they're great and glorious, and we appreciate them very, very much. And they're playing a new game by the looks of things, and not one that an early preview of it. Ooh, how exciting. How exciting. Friends, if you're a subscriber, please copy and paste the first raid message. If you're not a subscriber, please copy and paste the second raid message. That's the first bot of vanity raid message for subscribers. The second bot of vanity raid message for non-subscribers. Like I said, friends, if you can stick around for the raid, I would really, really appreciate it. Friends, we're going to go raid a very good friend of mine. We're going to go raid Jay Britton, who has been doing amazingly well recently. He's been doing absolutely fucking fantastically recently, so it'd be nice to go and throw him some love and share his wondrous, joyous community and the hilarity of all the bits and pieces, all right? Friends, don't think I've raided into them before. Jay Britton is a voice actor, a professional voice actor, happy-go-lucky scamper, a partner to Amelia Tyler, if you know Baldur's Gate 3. If you know Frostpunk, they are the voice artist in Frostpunk. They are absolutely fucking hilarious. His humor is very similar to mine, crass and ridiculous. Friends, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for the raids, the subs, the gift subs, all the cheeky little bitties. Thanks so much for spending all your time here. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the follows and just, you know, chilling out with me, enjoying this ridiculously haunting experience. I will definitely be finishing it next week, because next week I will not be having any kind of restrictions on my time or anything. So next week we will 110% fit. No matter how long it takes, we will finish fucking... Just fucking. No, we will finish the... Oh my god, this game. We'll finish this game. All right? Jay Britton is the voiceover artist of Frostpunk. Yes. Right, friends. I'll be back on Monday at 7 p.m. GMT. That's 7 p.m. British time. But until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do, because if I wouldn't do it, it'll fucking kill you. I'll see you all later. Bye.
Tell me you're not already crying.